Clarity. This microphone on. That'll help. Peace and love, family. What messages do you have for the Divine Collective right now, Spirit? More Spirit. Peace and love, family. If y'all like what's real, you support what's real, y'all put the hearts in the chat. Let me know you love me, because I got a message for you. I'm only going to be in here for a short while to bring y'all the afternoon pick-me-up before it get too late. How are y'all today? How y'all feeling? Welcome, family. All right, Spirit. Let's clarify life restored. All right. Clarify. Stay true. Thank y'all for the love. All right. Okay. We are getting back to the basics, y'all. How y'all doing? Thank y'all for the love, the few that is showing love. Baby, listen. Be generous. That's on the bottom of the deck. Somebody need to be generous. Okay. That means share me some love because I'm coming on here being generous with my time and my energy. So the least that y'all could do is share me some love because, baby, I got something for you. All right. Ooh, be generous and let's get back to the basics. Okay. Listen, your faith has been tested, baby. Listen, a lot of us have been going through a lot, but Spirit said your life is being restored. Okay, listen. Who needed to hear their life is being restored right now? I don't know about you, but I know I needed to hear it. Life is being restored right now. Okay, your life is being restored. It says spiritual resurrection is gifted to you now. Whatever part of you and your life you thought to be dead is being revived and will flourish back into life. Just as the phoenix rises from the ashes, transition from death into life, so too will you rise again, healed and renewed. Listen, baby, you've been going through a lot. We all been going through a lot. And I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I be like the phoenix and dying and rising from the ashes all the time. But Spirit is letting you know that life is being restored right now. You probably been dealing with a lot of death around you, whether it be physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. You just been dealing with a lot of things that's just like dead end, roadblocks, projects not being finished, just things just not working out. But guess what? Spirit is letting you know that your life is being restored, my love. You get what I'm saying? We all been going through a lot. Hey, Morgan, thank you, y'all for the love and for for tapping in. But yes, we all been going through a lot, and I'm sending a huge, great big hug out to everybody that's in this chat right now just to let you know that life is being restored. I need somebody to tap in the chat right now. If you claim this message, life is being restored. I need you to say that out loud 3 times if you believe it. And if you don't want to type that, just put some purple hearts in the chat. If you claim this message, life is being restored. Okay? Listen. Share the breath. Share a breath. Okay? Somebody needs to breathe. Right before I shuffled these cards, I breathed. I blew on the cards, and then it turned around and said, "Share a breath." Somebody just need to breathe right now. I feel chills all over me. You've been short breathing. When I was asleep this morning, I took a nap and I was fighting in my sleep. I ain't gonna lie. And I was literally I felt myself not breathing, right? You know, it's a human reflex that we just walk through life we just short breathing, that we are not actually taking time to. Somebody needs to take time to breathe right now. Okay? Take a deep breath. Matter of fact, the few people that's in the chat, let's reset our energy right now. If you have any headphones in, turn it down because I don't want to blow your eardrums out. But let me just kind of do a quick little reset on your energy because I know it's Tuesday and just life is life and it's in the afternoon and shit just going on. And sometimes you just need a quick reset. So I need you to hold your breath, right? For 4 seconds. Okay, suck in through your nose, hold it for 4 seconds, blow out through your mouth slowly. Hold your breath again, suck in and hold it, and blow out through your mouth slowly until every ounce of breath is out of your body. And do that one more time. Suck in and hold it, and blow out through your mouth slowly. Hello, welcome to the chat, y'all. Peace and love, family. Peace and love. I apologize if that was too loud. I just needed to do a quick reset for the people in the chat because guess what? We all need it. Okay. So I need y'all to take a deep breath for yourself, for your loved ones, for the people in the chat, just for everything in general right now because the world needs a deep breath. Okay. But for those that are just now coming into the chat, we are starting out with the message that says life is being restored. Put some purple hearts in the chat if you claim this message. Hit the like button, hit the heart button, share this live if you support the real, okay? Because baby, over here, we real. Over here, we giving real messages. Over here, we giving sustenance. Over here, we're gonna feed your spirit. Over here, we're gonna revive you. We don't lie to you over here. We don't fluff you up over here, okay? I need y'all to understand that, baby, guess what? I love you. Whether I know you physically or not, I fucking love you. And I want you to know that I am proud of you. You have been doing the best that you can with what you have, and you need to be proud of yourself. You need to celebrate your small wins. You need to pat yourself on the back for all that you've been doing. I don't care about that little voice in your head telling you you ain't been doing enough. I don't care who telling you that you failing or that you're not going to make it. We need to tune that noise out. Okay. I need you to look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that I am beautiful. I am handsome. I am powerful. I am strong. I am amazing. I am authentic. I am me. I'm coming back to me. A lot of y'all have been going through so much that you have floated away from the earth, my love. Listen. You floated so far away from the earth because you've been going through so much that you left no string for nobody to pull you back. But thank God that 7 can pull you back. Okay, listen, come back to earth. Spirit is telling you your life is being restored. Yes, one thing at a time. I'm not going to lie and tell you everything going to happen overnight. I'm not going to lie and tell you it's going to happen fast. I'm not going to lie and tell you that it won't be uncomfortable a little bit. But I'm just letting you know that your life is being restored. And if you claim this message, hit the heart buttons. It says life is being restored. Spiritual resurrection is gifted to you now. Whatever part of you in your life you thought was to be dead is being revived and will flourish back into life, just as the phoenix rises from the fire, transitioning from death into life. So too you will rise again, healed and renewed. Baby, you are being renewed. You are being restored. Somebody type restored, renewed. Somebody speak it out loud. I am restored. I am renewed. My life is being healed at this time. My ships are here. Somebody need to claim this message. Put 100 in the chat if you claim this message. Okay, listen. There you go. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. It says, the next card says, stay true and be in your power. You are a sovereign divine being with spiritual authority and freedom within. You do not need permission from anyone to be who you are. Live your life as you choose, as you so choose. Okay? This is your divine birthright. Guard it. Look, somebody said guide. You, baby, you are being guided, but guard it as a precious treasure that it is, and remember that you are a divine being free to be you. Be who you were born to be. Don't let nobody come in here and tell you who the fuck to be. Okay? Yesterday I had somebody jump in my chat telling me, pull the cards, and was trying to control my chat, was trying to get me all distracted, trying to throw me off my square. Then I had another clown jump in my chat talking about my hair and all this type of stuff. And at the end of the day, it wasn't nothing but distractions. It was nothing but, I call people that they trolls. And from now on, what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start booing negative people that come in my chat, because it's always gonna be that one clown that come in the chat that say some bullshit. It's always gonna be that one clown that come in your life that asks a stupid question or do something that's just dumb for no reason. And moral of the story is stay focused. Regardless, stay focused on the mission. Don't let stupidity, don't let other people's ignorance, other people's negativity, other people's projections get you off your square. You feel what I'm saying? Because other people are afraid to express themselves. Other people are ashamed of who they are. Other people are not happy with who they are. They are not in love with themselves. They don't even like themselves. So they want you to dislike yourself. They want you to be distracted. They want you to be thrown off your square. They don't want you to be at peace. So they go out their way to throw you off. You feel what I'm saying? How many of y'all know what they feel like? How many of y'all know what that feel like? Thank y'all. Greetings, peace and love, family. Says Skylar, will me and my brother boyfriend, what? Okay, I'm not answering no questions right now, Skylar. Sorry, I'm sorry, but right now I'm channeling. And if you hold on, maybe I have some room, but I'm only on here for an hour right now, and I'm not answering those type of questions because when those questions come in the chat, no offense, to me, it shows that you are more focused on somebody else than your own happiness. And that's not who I am. I'm not that type of reader that keeps you on a hamster wheel. Anybody that is a regular that comes and watch me, they understand. I don't tell you, oh yeah, such and such is coming back. Yeah, focus on that person. Oh, you will get. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't want you focus on the past. What's meant for you will come to you, will find you naturally, my love. Right now, I'm gonna lead you back to you. I want you to fall back in love with you. So with all due respect, fuck them. What about you, my love? How you feeling? My throat itching. Maybe you have some truth you need to speak. Maybe you need to speak some truth to yourself. Maybe you need to stop lying to yourself. Stop asking tarot readers, will you get back with certain people? Because a lot of these readers will tell you shit just to get your like, just to get your acceptance, just to get money, just to keep you coming. And they won't tell you the truth. Maybe that person is not in your energy for a reason. Rejection is God's protection. So with all due respect and with love, I want you to fall back in love with you. Come back to yourself. Okay? I hope that answered your question. Probably not the way you wanted me to answer it, but that's the point. I'm not like everybody else. Okay? What am I currently doing wrong? Asking that question right there, Bree. Right there. Maybe you need to ask yourself, what am I doing right? Maybe you need to stop looking at what's wrong and look at what's right. See, that's the problem is we be criticizing ourselves so damn bad. We live in this world right now where this world make everything so bad to the point we have lost sight of what's good. Ask yourself, what's the best that can happen? What am I doing right? That's the question. Okay. Talking about what I'm currently doing wrong. Focusing on the small shit, focusing on mistakes, being hard on yourself, judging yourself, being too pessimistic. That's the problem. Z is my relationship with whoever over. If you have to ask that question, Scooby, it probably is. If you have to ask your relationship over with, it probably is. Because if your relationship was healthy, you would not have to ask that question. You would already know it's good. It's going to be safe. It's going to be fine. It's going to be okay. But at the end of the day, I'm not here to focus on relationships with other people right now. My mission is to get you to rebuild the relationship back with yourself. Okay? I want you to find yourself. The true love that you're seeking is within. And when you begin to love on yourself wholeheartedly and deeply, you can then attract that love in another body. Right now, the universe is trying to get us to come back home to us because we have put our eggs and happiness in other folks' pocket. And that's the problem. Okay? So like I said again, I am not that reader that is finna focus on Tom, Dick, and Harry. I'm going to help you focus back on you, baby. Okay? All right. Have grace for self. That is the point right there, Rich. Thank you. Have grace for self. Those glasses. Thank you. Just trust the universe. Thought maybe he just going through emotions. Listen, Scooby. Listen, you can't control what other folks do. You can only control what you do. And if a person has detached from you because or they ghosted you, 9 times out of 10 because they have work they need to do. 9 times out of 10 it wasn't time for y'all yet. I'm gonna pull some hidden oracles to let you know because I do want to talk about a dream that I had. So I am going to pull some hidden messages. But for right now, I'm going to read these little few cards that I did pull. But at the end of the day, if they walked away, if they ghosted you, or if they didn't, they just left you hanging, 9 times out of 10, baby, they got work they need to do. They haven't matured enough, or they just wasn't ready for you, or it wasn't y'all time. Look, somebody keep trying to block my throat. Maybe you need to speak up and speak some truth. Be real. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, maybe you need to write a letter to yourself, a forgiveness letter or something. But moral of the story, you need to give yourself closure Don't wait on nobody else to give it to you. You give it to yourself. You have the power to do that. You know that. So, I'm the type of person where a person have ghosted me. I've been ghosted by a lot of people. I'm gonna be honest, because I know I'm too potent for a lot of people. I'm not for everybody. And so I had the last situation that I actually cared about, like thought was gonna go somewhere. It actually went finito and never got off the ground, and he disappeared. And when he disappeared, it left me in the questions, like with a whole bunch of question marks. But then I had to realize, let me give him time. Let me give him space. But in that meantime, I'm gonna go love on myself. I'm gonna heal myself. I'm gonna fix my heart. It's not about what you did wrong. Because 9 times out of 10, it ain't something wrong with you. It might not be nothing wrong with them. It's just the fact that it probably wasn't the right time. Don't always look at the worst thing. Maybe they just wasn't for you, or you wasn't for them, or whatever. But just accept it with grace and move the fuck on gracefully. You don't need nobody's closure. You give yourself closure. You know what? They cool. They all right. I don't hate them. No hard feelings. But I got to move on, baby. I got shit to do. I got people to meet and things to see. Okay? A life to live. We ain't got time to be sitting back dissipating, waiting on other folks to come and figure their shit out and losing sight of yourself. That's what's wrong with a lot of us in this chat. We have lost sight of ourselves because, for one, we following the wrong spiritual guidance. We following the wrong leaders, fake preachers, fake prophets, everybody just faking and lying to you and telling you to wait, and you just dying sitting there waiting with dust on. I'm gonna need for you to dust your little self off, okay? Clean your beautiful self off, your handsome self off, and realize that you deserve better and more than what you are giving yourself credit for. So if they walked away from you, that was their loss. That had nothing to do with you, boo. Okay? Then now nobody else get up in here in my damn chat asking me about Tom, Dick, and Harry. Ask me about yourself. Okay? I can only help you with you. I can't help you with them. They can come to me about themselves, and you can come to me about you. All right? Let them go. You feel me? Let they ass go. All right? But anyway, life is being restored. You feel me? If you feel like you have lost things, you feel like things just been dead, not, just nothing has been happening, nothing been growing. Spirit is letting you know that the life is being restored, and they want you to take a deep breath. Share that breath, baby. That's what you need to do. You need to breathe life back into yourself. Breathe life into in your higher self, your lower self, your inner child. Baby, you're dying, sitting back, waiting on who coming back. Okay, you sit back, holding your breath. I'm telling you now, stop it. Stop holding your breath. Okay? And when you start back breathing, when you realize that you are that girl, you are that guy, when you realize that you was the truth, when you realize that you gave your best, you did your best, and that love was not wasted, and you start back putting yourself first, then get what? They're going to pop up. Now all of a sudden, oh, she looking good. He looking good. Oh, they look like they doing better without me. Now all of a sudden they want to come back in your life. And that's how it operates. When you focus on other folks, it's like money. It's like energy. When you chase money, when you chase love, when you chase anything, it runs away from you. You feel what I'm saying? And then when you run away, it's like a dog. When you run away from it, it chases you. So if you want something to come back, how about you chase yourself? How about you sit still, you center yourself, refocus yourself, and watch that thing come back and pop back up in your life. All of a sudden, it wants to be a part of you. But then at that point, is you going to want it back? Are you going to want that shit back? You're going to be looking at it like, because let's be real, a lot of them people that you was with, you think you want them back, but then when you start tapping into yourself and you start back restoring yourself and falling back in love with yourself and healing yourself and nourishing yourself and nurturing yourself, and then you start looking good and you start doing good, you start making money, you start getting back on track. Now all of a sudden that past want to come back. But then at that point, you will be seeing that past through different eyes, and you will be looking at it like, what the hell did I see in you in the first place? I don't even want your raunchy ass back. So at the end of the day, give yourself some space to kind of zoom out. Take the veil off, because 9 times out of 10, you think you want that thing back. You think you want them back. You probably don't. You just wanted somebody to keep the bed warm. You just wanted somebody to keep that thing wet, that thing hard. And get what? It's somebody else out here who can do it better. I promise you. Okay? All right? Use that throat chakra, the positive affirmations. You feel me? Speak life back into ourselves. As I said, that face piece tough. Thank you. I made it myself, y'all. Y'all know I make copper jewelry. I make bracelets. I make rings. I made this evil eye ring. I just make stuff. I just do what make me feel good. You feel me? I even made myself a little mojo bag. You know what I'm saying? Made myself this little protective handsome heart key ring necklace. You feel me? So, I learned to put my energy back into me. This piece, instead of me getting upset about somebody walking away from me, I went and created this piece. When I lost a loved one, I went and created this piece. When somebody broke my heart, I went and created bracelets. When my job didn't appreciate me, I went and created more jewelry. I learned to redirect my energy and put my pain into my purpose. So whatever you are good at doing, you need to get back to expressing yourself. If you write music, you do poetry, you make jewelry, you do hair, you do nails, whatever the fuck you're good at doing, put that pain into that. And when you start focusing back on what truly matters, then that's when everything that lost out on you will find their way back to you. You get what I'm saying? I don't know about Abdul. Okay, Glow. Sorry. That's what I'm trying to tell you, baby. I want you to focus on you. We're not here to focus on Abdul. We're here to focus on ourselves. What about you? Will you marry you? Have you married yourself first? A lot of us want other folks to put a ring on it, but have you put a ring on it? You know you can marry yourself. Did you know that? Did you know that you can marry the higher power? And when you let the higher power come in and love you, y'all so funny. When you let the higher power come in and love on you, it's like your father, right? You remember how back in the day when you would get with somebody and your dad, you would have to take them home to meet your dad or your mama, right? To get their approval if they could have your hand in marriage. Well, right now, the universe wants you to be solely in love and married to the divine, right? If you have a relationship with the divine, it's time for you to marry the divine. And when you marry, fall deeply in love with the divine, let the divine come to your rescue and approve who's for you and who's not. And see, the divine is going to take such good care of you that it's going to raise the bar high. That when that person that you want, like Abdul and them, come back in your life, if they come back, they're going to have to meet the standards of the higher power. Are they going to be able to love on you how the higher power love on you and take care of you? And if they can't, they're going to have to get the fuck on. I'm going to be honest. And so a lot of y'all are sitting back waiting on people who do not have the actual capacity to love on you. And see, I'm the type of person where the way I love on myself, the way I take care of myself, the way I nourish myself and nurture myself and talk to myself, let's be real, a lot of people in my past could never. They could never, which is why they packed up and ran. They couldn't handle it. So at the end of the day, I don't want them back because they're not on my level. And I know they're not on my higher power level. You get what I'm saying? And because the higher power takes good care of me, even when I don't take care of myself, that whoever does come to love on me would have to meet the higher power standards. So does your higher power approve of these people that you want back so badly? Probably not. Because you got to take time to love on yourself because you're too busy putting your happiness in their pocket. Back to what I was saying. Stay true. And it says stay true and be in your power. Okay? You are a sovereign divine being with spiritual authority and freedom within. You do not need permission from anyone to be who you are. Live your life as you so choose. This is your divine birthright. Guard it as a precious treasure that it is, and remember that you are a divine being, free to be you. You need to guard yourself like a precious treasure. A lot of y'all have not treasured yourself because you're too busy treasuring the wrong things. You're too busy treasuring the wrong people. If they walked away from you, fuck them with love. But guess what? We ain't chasing. We attract over here on the secret secret shopper. Okay, baby, listen. We attract. We don't chase. I'm a feminine. I sit still and I attract what's for me. The days that I spent my days chasing shit was the days I lost out. The days you chase the bag, the days that the bag gonna run away from you. The more you chase love, the more love gets away from you. But when you sit still and you center yourself, refocus yourself, that's when everything you need will find you. You don't have to find it. Okay? You ain't miss nothing. All right? Next card, Spirit of Isis. Beloved initiate, there are times to surrender and let go. Okay? I'm going to read that part again. Beloved initiate, there are times to surrender and let go, but there are never times to give up. Okay? Persist with your bold faith and inspired action until the impossible happens. Isis has the spirit of triumph and will never fail in her quest. No matter how bold or impossible it seems, let her inspire you. I'm going to read it again for the people in the back because I don't think y'all heard me. Beloved initiate, there are times to surrender and let go, but there are never times to give up. Persist on your bold faith and inspired action until the impossible happens. Isis has a spirit of triumph and will never fail in her quest, no matter how bold or impossible it may seem. Let her inspire you. Believe. Okay? So what's meant for you will come to you. The spirit don't want you chasing nothing, but learn how to believe in the impossible. So learn how to sit your ass still. Okay, you like a little kid right now. You're antsy. You up behind your higher power. When? When they gonna come back? When they gonna get this money? When I'm gonna get this job? When? And you're in the way of the divine trying to work it out for you. And spirit wants you to go sit your beautiful, handsome self down and trust the process and believe that the impossible will in fact be made possible. Your life is in fact being restored, but you have to believe, my love. But you got to first go and center yourself. Go take a deep breath. Go meditate. Go pray. Go for a walk. Go and play. Go and create. Go and focus on you. Stop focusing on Tom, Dick, and Harry in them. All right? Okay. Says, yes, you speak in life. Thank you. Your radiant, whimsical energy. Thank you. I just saw Abdul selling bean pies the other day. Pond the corner. Listen, let Abdul sell them bean pies. Let him focus on his beans and his pies. Okay? And get what you go and focus on. Rich, I'm not going to play with you today. Okay? Rich so funny. I ain't lying. I don't want him no anymore. Straight facts. But if you don't want him, Glow, why did you ask about him? See, that's right there why my throat started acting up. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, babe. Stop lying to yourself. It's okay to still miss that person. It's okay to wish that it worked out for the best. It's okay to, to think about it. But you need to release the shoulda, woulda, couldas. Okay? Be real with yourself. If you don't want that person back, why would you even get in a chat and ask about him? Stop lying to yourself. It's time to be real and authentic with yourself. You still care for that person, and that's okay. It's some people that I was with in the past I still care about, but that don't mean that they was good for me. That don't mean that they were meant to be in this timeline of my life, but it's not. But what doesn't help the situation is that we lie to ourselves. So look at yourself in the mirror and admit if you still care for Abdul. It's all right, boo, because you ain't the only one who got feelings. Abdul probably still care about you. But you wouldn't have got in this chat and asked about Abdul if you didn't still care. Let's be real. All right? I told y'all we ain't here to lie. Back to nature. Hug a tree on my soul. Hey, Paula. How do you remove blockages and allow abundance to flow into your life? Fat, I do have a cord cutting video that's pinned at the top of my TikTok. You may need to do a cord cutting or energy release. I have both of those videos pinned to the top of my TikTok. Go watch those, and hopefully those will help. And also, you can do a welcome in list. And moral of the story, also do a spiritual cleanse. Maybe if you've been doing one once a week, they probably need to amp up that spiritual protection and do it twice or 3 times a week. Some people say do an egg cleanse. I'm a vegetarian, so I don't own no eggs. So what I do is I take salt and I take vinegar, because vinegar is like egg, and usually that's really what's in the egg that people are using. It's the same chemical reaction that's in the egg is a vinegar. So if you don't have an egg, you can use vinegar. So basically take you some salt and vinegar and do you a scrub, or make you a body scrub. Look up on YouTube or Facebook or Pinterest. I'm not Facebook, but Pinterest or Google how to create you a sugar or a salt scrub, and do that until you feel those dark energies being released off of you. Also, if you don't have a chance to do an entire body, you can come in the house and you can pour you some salt in the palm of your hand. Take your little vinegar and scrub your hands and talk to the water and releasing that negative energy and releasing blockages, because hands and your feet are portals. Okay. So also I have a girl that I follow named Brittany on YouTube. She talks about salt stomping. She says you could put some salt, like pour some in the bottom of your tub and just get in there and just stomp around in the tub. Don't stomp too hard because you don't want to break nothing. You don't want to disturb the peace. But just kind of like, walk around on top of the salt. But what I do is I have a small bowl beside my bed and I have salt, black salt and pink salt inside of it. And I sleep with salt beside my bed. I also have a salt line at my front door. So you could put salt at your front door, in your window sills, by your bed. You could do a salt stomp, do a salt scrub. It's plenty of ways that you can remove negative energies. I promise you. But do it as often as you need, but not too much because you don't want to strip yourself. I'm talking about your skin. All right. So be gentle with yourself. All right. All right. You wanna be my little bug? I don't want to be nobody bug. My own bug. You're welcome, Fat. Listen. All right. So for those who are just jumping in the chat, life is being restored. Type in the purple hearts. If you want to claim this message, your life is being restored. Speak out loud. Clap your hands, stomp your feet, because those are all ways to ground yourself too. So clap your hands. Some of y'all probably ain't clapped in a minute. When the last time you snapped? When the last time you stomped your feet? When the last time you walked through the house and just praised God? When the last time you said thank you for everything? Some of y'all need to be obsessively grateful because you've made it. Some of y'all probably been sick in your body. You've been going through health issues. You've been going through mental issues. You didn't know if you was going to be here today, but you woke up today and God said, share that breath. So some of y'all need to take a deep damn breath right now. Suck in through your nose. Some of y'all don't even know how to breathe properly because you just walk around short breathing. And did you know that when you're walking around and you short breathing, do you know that is like walking dead? But when you take a deep breath, and don't wait till something tragic happens to do a deep breath. Take a deep breath every day. That's what meditation is for. So take a deep breath, suck in through your nose and blow out through your mouth. Do that 2 more times for the people in the back. Suck in through your nose and blow out through your mouth. Let that air flow through your brain, because a lot of y'all got so much energy just swirling around in your head. So many thoughts. So much, that did you know that a simple breath technique can help you sort out your thought process? That is the purpose of meditation. Meditation is not wicked. Meditation is not demonic. You don't have to be a Buddhist to fucking meditate. I don't know why we've been taught this. We've been conditioned this. That's just like saying, oh, it's only Christian to take a deep breath. That's not logical. Okay. I need you to learn how to take deep breaths. Okay. Meditation is literally sitting still with your back straight, palms open. Okay. And it is a form of prayer. See, we pray. A lot of y'all pray like this. I used to pray like this because I grew up in church, but then I realized that was closing up my prayers. So now I pray with my palms open and I talk out loud and I say, hey, God, and I tell the higher power whatever it is that what's on my heart, what I desire. Right. But then I also have to close my mouth and open my ears to the answers. Right. So that's where the meditation come in at. Sit still. OK. And breathe. Teach your children how to meditate and breathe. Start while they're young. You get what I'm saying? Teach yourself how to do it, because you got people in the hospital right now that's on ventilators. They can't breathe on their own, but you can. So you better take a good advantage of that. All right. All right. Spirit wants you to pray. Okay. When the last time you prayed? All right. So life is being restored. Spirit wants you to be authentically yourself, unapologetically you. Don't let nobody come in to tell you what the fuck to do. You are the boss of your own life. Okay. Don't let nobody come in and try to control you. You control you. You are here to save yourself. Don't wait on Tom, Dick, and Harry and them to come and save you, because you will be holding your breath and you'll be blue in the face. And that's not what we want you to do. We want you to live, okay? Get back to living, get back to enjoying life, get back to earth, because your life is being restored. You got abundance, you got prosperity, you got things that are trying to come to you right now. Some of y'all need to mop your floors. Your floor's been dirty. Some of y'all need to sweep your floors. That's another way to unblock energy. Move around some stuff. Vacuuming. Vacuum is a great way to get rid of negative energies that's been stagnant, that's in your house. Some of y'all need to dust. You need to clean your mirrors. If you have any mirrors that's facing your bed, also, you need to cover those mirrors when you sleep at night, because they are portals, or you need to remove them from facing your bed so that people can't astral travel to your bedroom. That somebody needed to hear that. All right. All right. So Spirit says, beloved initiate, there are times for you to surrender and let go, but it's never times for you to give up. See, you've been going through so much that you've been wanting to give up. And Spirit said, don't do that. No, you're almost there. We're right here finna restore your life. And right when your life finna get restored, your ass ready to give up, I need you to come back. Call on us. It says, call on your runners. Call on us. Let us know you need us. Stop sitting back trying to do it all by yourself. Share that breath. That's a form of meditation. I'm going to read that. Hold on, y'all. Let me turn my lights on. Hold on. Hold on to your love. Ooh, hold on. Hold on. Okay, y'all. I don't like this microphone. I feel like I sound muzzled. Y'all let me know if my necklace and stuff is clacking and getting on y'all nerves too on this microphone, because I ain't trying to block my messages. You feel me? But yeah, hold on. The universe is coming to your aid and your rescue. Okay. You're welcome. It says, let's see, Mudra. Yes, Mudra's help. Hi, hello, amazing. So yeah, you feel me? Hey, sugar. Look, there go my boo. Look, baby, one thing about it, sugar gonna come see me. Hey, love. Um, Dark chamber, the dark healing chamber. The most challenging task is to take courage in both hands, okay, and journey within to meet our own dark self and begin the healing task of bringing love. Listen, didn't I just say that? Didn't I say you got to go back into yourself? You got to fall back in love with yourself. Listen, I'm going to read it again because I don't think y'all heard me. It says, the healing chamber, the dark healing chamber. The most challenging task is to take courage into both hands, okay, and journey within to meet our own dark self and begin the healing task of bringing love, acceptance, and light into it, okay? Confirmation, excuse me. The sacred purpose of any enemy, within or without, is to push us to venture inwards, to seek and heal the darkness within. Listen, didn't I just say that? I just said that. We so focused on what other folks done did that we have lost sight of ourselves. We focus on who has walked away from us, who have left us, who what they doing and what they ain't doing, to the point that we have forgot to face ourselves. And just like that baby in the chat earlier, when she said she didn't want him back, that was basically me telling her she needed to go back and be real with herself. That's a trauma response. It's to be in denial about what you truly care about. And Spirit is trying to force you out of denial. Face those dark shadows about yourself. It's okay to be real. You miss Abdul in them. Okay. It's okay to be real and say you want this person back. Even though you might not get them back just because you are admitting it and saying it out loud, but you are admitting it so you can get past it. You got to go through it to get to it. You get what I'm saying? You got to go through that ugly to get to the beautiful parts of it. So moral of the story is face the shadow parts of yourself. It's just like a narcissist I used to be with. I wanted that thing back so damn bad. And I kept lying to myself because I was heartbroken because he broke my heart over and over and over. And so I kept lying to myself because things wasn't working out the way I wanted it because my ego wasn't being satisfied. So then I started telling myself, I don't want him back. I don't want him back. But deep down inside, yes, the fuck I did. And I had to be real with myself in order to get to my higher self, to be true to myself. Now that I've admitted it out loud, wrote it on paper, did cord cutting, energy releases, did the work, faced the shadow part, the ugly parts of myself, stop denying it, stop lying to myself. Then and only then I was able to move on. But you will never be able to truly move on from those nightmares if you don't get out of denial. So if anybody in this chat that's been stuck in denial, I encourage you to be real with yourself. That's the only way you're gonna get out of it. Okay? If you know that you haven't really been caring for yourself, be real with yourself. Okay, I've been mistreating myself. I've been abandoning myself. I've been putting too much of my focus on the wrong people. I've been, leaving myself high and dry. I haven't been nourishing myself properly because I've been nourishing everybody else. I've been putting all my eggs in everybody else's basket. I've been expecting other people to come and save me. I've been expecting somebody else to make me happy. Nobody can make you happy but you. They can only add to your happiness. And a lot of y'all need to stop waiting on that 50-50 partner and become 100% with yourself so that you can attract that other 100% individual. So let me give you an example. If you've been going 30% with yourself, then guess what? If you attract love right now, or if somebody come back from the past, guess what they're going to do? They're going to come back on that same percentage you're on because you attract what you're vibrating on. So if you are operating on 20%, 30%, then guess what? The love that you do attract is going to be on that same vibration, 20, 30%. And then what good is that to you? You low on energy and they low on energy. What good are you going to be to each other? But if you take time to nourish yourself, love on yourself, face those dark parts of yourself that you don't like, be compassionate with yourself, be more graceful and gentle with yourself, and take time to really, really like yourself, then you start amping up that spiritual battery. Right? So now the percentage begins to go up. Now you're getting to 50%, 60%, 70%. You don't stop until you get to that 100%. Stop depleting yourself until you get to 70%. Now you operating on 70%. You giving everybody, every part of you but yourself. Know when to pull back when you realizing your battery is being depleted. Go get some rest. Go hydrate yourself. Go and recharge yourself and fill your battery back up. Don't let yourself get past 50%. Don't let yourself get on no half a tank of gas. Okay? And I'm talking about metaphorically. Don't let your energy get down to 50%. When you get down to 50%, you pushing it. So what I need you to do is work on keeping yourself at 100% as much as you can. Okay? And when you stay on that energy level, then you can attract somebody at a 100% level. But we don't want nobody operating at 50%. I don't know about you. I don't need nobody coming in my life operating on 50, 30, and 40%. I've had lovers to come in my life and have love on me. Fourth a tank love on me. You feel what I'm saying? Because I was doing it to myself. So now I'm giving myself 100% energy, or at least I'm working on it, because that takes work and muscle. I ain't gonna lie and say it's easy to be on 100% all the time, because it's not. And that's probably not humanly possible to be on 100% all the time. And that's okay. But do your level best to work towards being at 100%, or at least 90% or 80%. But try your best not to get down to 50, okay? Or 55 and 60. All right. If you feel yourself getting low in your energy level, you need to pull back from everybody. I don't care if you're married. I don't care if you're in a relationship. I don't care what it is. You need to pull back and recharge yourself, because you want your lovers to be on high too. Feel me? You love on yourself. You showing your love how to love on you. When they come into your life, they need to see how you love on yourself properly in order to be able to love on you properly. You feel what I'm saying? But they can't love on you if they see you not loving on yourself, because then they don't know how to love on you because you don't know how to love on you. Y'all hit the hearts if you receiving the messages. Show me some love now. Don't be stingy. Thank you for being a positive in people's lives. You are so welcome, Happy. Sent the rose. Thank you. Thank you for the rose ring. Thank you, Sugar. You feel me? If you feel like your life has been out of whack and just, your garden has been running dry, physically, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, God wants you to know your life is being restored. Okay? Type the purple hats in the chat if you are claiming that message. Say out loud, put 100 in there. My life is being restored. I claim this message. Okay? Spirit says just face those dark shadows in yourself and be real with yourself. Get out of denial. Focus on you. We ain't focused on nobody else. All right. Divine guardian. This is a time of significant spiritual growth and healing for you. You are protected during these times by the love and the strength of the divine mother Isis. Relax and allow your transformation to happen. Spirit said, relax, my love. Allow that transformation to happen. Your divine guardian protects you now. Let go. Trust unconditionally in what is happening for you, as there is only divine love beneath the surface of the present situation. Spirit telling you to relax. Some of y'all been overdoing, overworking, overstressing, just over, and you depleted. And Spirit wants you to do nothing right now. Take a break. Some of y'all being forced to take a break. Some of y'all are forced to take a nap. Hi, Gaia, you back. At the end of the day, some of y'all are forced to take a nap. Some of y'all are forced to sit still. You like, God, I can't move. I can't do nothing. I can't. That's because it's divinely orchestrated for you to sit still. Right now, look at yourself like a little bitty baby, and Mother Earth is coming to your rescue. The Most High God, the higher power, the angels, the ancestors are taking you in their arms like a little bitty baby and saying, hey, go sit down. I need you to go watch some cartoons. I need you to go and play, go paint, go and, create a noodle necklace, go and tap into your whimsicalness, go and heal your inner child, go and fall deeply in love with yourself, go and nourish yourself, go and feed yourself something beautiful that you need to eat. You get what I'm saying? Go and take care of you. I'm confusing about my relationship. What should I do? Fall back in love with you. That's what I'm saying. Stop focusing on this relationship and focus on you. Get back on 100% and your relationship will heal itself. And if that relationship falls away, then it wasn't meant. At the end of the day, focus on you because you've been putting too much energy into other people and not enough energy has been going into you. When the last time have you plugged back into you? When the last time have you looked at you and said, I love you, self? When the last time have you sat down and communicated with your inner child? When the last time have you healed your inner child wounds? When the last time have you wrote yourself a letter? When the last time have you simply said thank you for how far I've come? When the last time? We're not focused on no other body else. Let them focus on themselves and you focus on you. When the last time have you made yourself happy? When the last time have you taken yourself out on a date? When the last time have you taken yourself and given yourself a good bubble bath? When the last time have you done something amazing for you? Treated yourself. Took yourself out to get an ice cream cone. Bought something for just you and not nobody else. Took yourself to the park and sat by the water. When the last time have you been intimate? Into me I see. When the last time? You don't know because you're so focused on everybody else. Forget the relationship right now. The relationship will fix itself when you fix you. Okay? And a lot of y'all saying, well, how? Spirit, the card says right here, stay true to you. Stay true and be in your power. You are a sovereign divine being with spiritual authority and freedom within. You do not need permission from anyone to be who you are and live your life as you choose. This is your divine birthright. Guard it as a precious treasure that it is. And remember that you are a divine being, free to be you. Go and be you. And everything else will fall into place. Stop chasing Tom, Dick, and Harry in them. If they want to leave, let their ass go. Get their ass back to the streets. And I promise you, they'll come back running. Oh, they're going to come back running because when you give up on their ass, like they're trying to give up on you. And if you were good to them and they didn't appreciate it, go and put that love on yourself and watch their ass regret it. Trust me, I have a lot of people that I have loved on that didn't appreciate me. And it was days I sat back and I said, well, what did I do wrong? It wasn't that I did something wrong. It was the fact that they didn't appreciate me and they weren't ready for me. Y'all, my little hour is almost up. And I said I was going to be gone in an hour. I'm going to give y'all a few more minutes. Because I said I was going to be gone in an hour. All right. But at the end of the day, focus back on you. All right. Call on you. Share your breath. All right. Share your breath. Share a breath. Let's see. Somebody in the chat could be 49, 31, or 42. All right. Let's see what 49 says. All right. Share a breath. It says one of the best ways to open up positive communication and good vibrations with others is to share a breath. Observe their breathing pattern and match it with your own. Do this for 4 or 5 breaths longer if possible. You can enhance this rapport by breathing deeply in through your nose and exhaling slowly through your mouth. This relaxes your muscles, relieves tensions, and opens your 5th chakra and or communication center to a higher vibration. Sharing a breath is particularly effective when you feel anxious. Hold on. All right. Sharing a breath is particularly effective when you feel anxious or are having difficulty understanding or agreeing with another. It's a powerful technique in diffusing conflicts because your spirit connects and establishes a common vibration, making for harmony in thought and emotions. A shared breath is shared spirit and invites solutions, creativity, cooperation to any situation. Somebody need to speak up, okay? Or drink some water. This is exactly what is needed right now. So that's why I told y'all to take some deep breaths, okay? Take some deep breaths. A lot of y'all ain't breathing, all right? Put me some hearts in the chat if this message is resonating, all right? We got 31, which is pray. Some of y'all need to take a deep breath, and especially when you're having a conversation with other people and it's not really, you feel like y'all kind of like clashing, just stop and take some deep breaths, okay? Maybe you need to do it together. Maybe that's what y'all need to do in these relationships. You need to meditate together. You need to take some deep breaths. Before you start talking, we need to stop and listen, okay? All right, are you listening or are you doing all the talking? All right, pray. Pray. No matter what your heart's desire is, prayer is the means through which it will be delivered. Prayer is perhaps the best around psychic tool to raise your vibration, attract solutions, and relieve you of all psychic dissonance. I'll read that again. Prayer is perhaps the best all around psychic tool to raise your vibration, attract solutions, and relieve you of all psychic dissonance. It's daily food for the soul as you pray. Ask for your spirit ascend to highest. Ask you, I'm sorry, hold on. As you pray, ask that your spirit ascend to the highest evolution. I'm gonna read it again. Somebody need to slow down because it's somebody got too much anxiety and it's messing with my energy. Okay, let's slow down. Okay, let's slow down. Let's relax. Take some deep breaths. Everything is working out beautifully. Everything is working out in divine's timing. But I need you to slow down, whoever you are, and relax. Okay? You're going too fast. You're doing too much. To the point you're stumbling over your words and your own damn feet. Slow down. Okay? All right. Prayer is the daily food for the soul as you pray. Ask that your spirit ascend to the highest elevation and energetic frequency possible, and to align with your higher self, your guides, and your spiritual teachers, so that your soul may learn and grow quickly. Okay? and peacefully. Sincere prayers are always heard. Always evaluate vibrations and are always answered. The key is to hold your prayers in your heart and then release them to higher forces. It gives you a good night's sleep too. So when you pray, make sure you're praying with grace, you're praying with innocence, and you're praying with patience. You're praying with what's the word? You're not praying from a sense of urgency or fear or worry or stress or doubt. You're praying to relieve those things. So don't come from desperation. Okay, moral of the story is do not pray in a space of desperation or urgency or anxiety or anything of that nature. You're praying to release those things. So meditate, pray, and do those things if you can before you go to sleep so that you can have a good night's sleep, because a lot of us have not been asleep. Okay, we just been laying down, fake breathing, and you ain't been sleeping. You haven't been resting. You need to give yourself permission to rest. Okay, your life is being restored. Claim this message. If you claim this message, type the purple chats in the heart or hit the heart button. Put the 100 in here. Let me know if you claim the fact that your life is being restored. Spirit wants you to get back to being yourself. And remember that you are the boss of your own life. That you are being spiritually protected and guided and guarded. You don't have to worry about anything, but they do want you to slow down and give yourself some rest, and also call on your runners. Okay. Call on your runners, baby. A lot of y'all been trying to do it all by your damn self, and Spirit said, no, it ain't meant for you to do it all by yourself. How many of y'all need help in the chat? Type help in the chat. Help. Okay. Call on your runners. There's no need ever again to search in vain for anything or fear that what you seek isn't out there, or that if it is, you'll miss it. Be it a good parking spot, the ideal abode, or even your soulmate. You have a group of spirit guides, so-called runners, who are ready and willing and able to help you find exactly what you seek. Humorous, efficient, and practical. They're called runners because they're very close to the natural world and actually run ahead of you to find what you seek. Okay. Their favorite sport is to guide you to the right place at the right time. There are hidden forces behind what is known as luck. There's the gophers of the spirit world, but work only on assignment. They love to serve and are at your beck and call. Send them ahead to save you a good seat at the movies or on your air flight, or to find answers for your research project. Call on them now to help connect you with your heart's desire. Relax your brain. Relax your brain. One more time. Relax your brain. Okay? And put them to work instead. Take them with you to wherever you go, and let them make your lucky day. So at the end of the day, say you get ready to go out to eat, and you know for a fact where you getting ready to go is always popular, always oversaturated with people. You never can find a parking spot. Right while you're getting ready, I need you to say out loud, all right, angels, I send some of my runners to go ahead of me to save me a parking spot. I send some of my runners ahead of me to save me a table. I send my runners ahead of me to save me a ticket on the flight. I send some of my runners. You feel what I'm saying? Send your angels ahead of you to make way for you, and watch them do it. It works. I promise you. I'm a living witness. It's been plenty of days I went downtown to go out to eat on a Friday, Saturday night going downtown. It ain't never no parking spot down there, but it never fails whenever I call on my runners. After I prayed and meditated, of course, after I've centered myself, after I've relaxed and I'm trusting in the fact that everything is going to work out for me. I can't make it up. I get downtown and boom, a car moving out the way right in front of the restaurant. I can't make it up. There's been times where I don't went in a restaurant that's so full and packed to the max, but all of a sudden it's a table being finally getting ready for me. So moral of the story is put your runners to work. Stop trying to do it all by your damn self. Stop overwhelming yourself. Some of y'all are out of breath. I was literally out of breath reading that card. I was literally stumbling over my words. Some of y'all are stumbling. You're over your anxiety level is up to here. And you need to put your hand on your abdomen right now and say, hey, calm down. Hey, let's slow down. Hey, we are safe. Hey, calm down and breathe. You're okay. Tell yourself you're okay. And watch yourself calm down. Okay? Uh, Suki or whoever, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be disrespectful to your name, but do you regret leaving you? Because whenever you get in my chat or anybody gets in my chat and asks me about people, I always tell them about themselves. So obviously you're new to this channel. So I'm gonna let you know we're not worried about who regret leaving you. Is Jamila? Okay, Jamila. We're not worried about who left you. The real thing is when did you leave you? And when are you coming back? When are you gonna regret leaving yourself? Because people only operate with the reflection of how you reflect to yourself. So if that person left you, ask yourself, did I leave myself? Because maybe you need to turn that mirror onto you and say, hey, I regret leaving myself. Because when you stop leaving yourself, so will everything and everybody else. I promise. I'm a living witness of it. I got so many people that wish they can come back right now from the past. Old friends, old lovers, old family members. And guess what? I'm a treasure. They didn't appreciate me when they had me. So now I'm not easily accessible to them anymore. Says he leaves me yesterday because we have a misunderstanding we didn't fix. Guess what? Let him go. Let him go and do what he need to do. And you need to worry about you. You need to go and do some work on yourself. You need to call back your power. You need to call back your energy, reset yourself, refocus yourself. Okay? Because a lot of times when people leave your energy, they need to leave your energy because you need that time, that reset. And that's what Spirit is saying. Your life is being restored. Maybe that person was taking energy from you and causing you to abandon yourself. And Spirit is trying to get you to fall back in love with yourself, to reconnect with you. Let him go. And if it's meant for him to come back, he'll come back. But then ask yourself then, will I want him back? I don't know, Suki. If you want a reading, you can go over there and you can donate to my channel. Or you can go and book you a reading, my love. It sounds like to me you got too many questions. And I've already answered too many of them. Okay? You are taking my energy from the collective, and that's selfish. I've already answered the question. And I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm just being honest. I'm not one of those readers that's gonna keep you stuck. I'm not one of those readers that want you to hold yourself back and put yourself on nobody's shelf. You are too beautiful of an individual. If y'all had a misunderstanding, let a misunderstanding be a misunderstanding. Maybe you need space. But right now, God wants you to focus on you. You're welcome. But I'm not one of them readers that's gonna lie to you. Okay? All right? Now, Spirit wants you to pray, meditate, refocus back on you, and your life will be restored. But we're not gonna keep worried about what Tom, Dick, and Harry and them did. And then I'm gonna be honest, that leads me to my message. I had a dream last night about my child's father, who I've been broke up with for forever. My child will be 20 this year, and me and him been broke up since she was like 2, so that's like 18 years, right? And this person has been trying to make my life a living hell because, let's be real, he cheated on me our whole 6-year relationship. He left me. He had to go to jail while I was pregnant, 3 months. I was 3 months pregnant when he went to jail. He left me with no money. Okay. He left me to sell drugs to make money to provide for his child. I was homeless and I finally got somewhere to stay. When I got an apartment after my child was 1 year old, he got out of prison and I let him come and stay with me because I was still naive. I was 21 years old. He came and he moved in, and he was still cheating on me. He cheated on me while we was together before I got pregnant. He cheated on me while he was in prison, and he turned around and cheated on me when he got out of jail. And finally I said, fuck you, you got to go. Okay? I don't want you no more. So then when I ain't want his ass no more, now he trying to make my life a living hell. Now he want to leave me to take care of a child by myself that he trapped me with, by the way, because he didn't want no child. He was trying to control me because he was a narcissist. And so one day I finally grew some balls and I told him, I don't want you anymore. Like, I just don't want you. And I said it like 3-4 times, and I knew I broke his heart when I said it, because he wasn't expecting me to get to that stage in my life to say that, because he knew how crazy I was about him. So finally, I walked away, and he been in my energy ever since then, trying to make my life a living hell, right? And I don't want to give his ass too much energy, because I just don't. But when I tell y'all, this man been trying to make my life a living hell for the last 18 years, so finally I gave up. He even went out of his way to even steer the child away from me. Steered the child away from me after I raised her for 16 years by my damn self, struggling. He done got in her ear and told her some lies. And now, hey, hello, C, and told her some lies. I'm blessed. How are you? And excuse me. Now she over there with her dad. I'm living my life for me. I'm not focused on what he doing. I don't care who the hell he with. I don't care who he done got pregnant. I don't give a damn how much he try to look good, how much money he make. I don't want his ass no more. Okay? And so he knows that. So now he, like I said, he tried to send me negative energy to make sure my life failed. And yes, I'm doing the reading right now. This is the reading. I'm channeling right now. See. But I'm a storyteller too, so my stories have messages. So I am doing a reading right now. So I pull the cards as I go. I'm not like every other reader. But thank you for being patient. But yes, if you just get in the chat, the messages are your life is being restored. Okay, I know you can't see this right now. Hold on. Your life is being restored. All right. Spirit wants you to stay true to your power. All right. All right. And also to not give up, to share a breath, which they want you to meditate and pray, slow down and listen. That's the next card, which is pray, and call on your runners. Ask your angels for help and guidance. Send them ahead to save space for you, to save you a movie seat, to save you a table at the restaurant, save you a parking space. Stop trying to do everything on your own. Those are the messages for right now. But also come out of denial, face the shadow self, and restore yourself back to work on restoring yourself, getting some rest and relaxing. Those were the messages, okay? And also to be generous. That's why I said, y'all share the love. Y'all share the love. Somebody said smile. That's wonderful. Listen, you can tell your name if you want to, but y'all share the love. Y'all, a lot of y'all have been in my chat. Y'all ask a lot of questions. Y'all don't even want to share me no love. That I can do bad all by myself. That's it, sugar. That's the point right there. But anyway, so yeah, back to my story. So last night I had a dream. To make a long story short, I had a dream about my stinking ass baby daddy. And when I tell y'all, it was the weirdest, wickedest dream ever. He was like at a restaurant, like a pizza place or something. He was working, and he was working hard, but it's like he kept trying to make me work with him. And let's be real, in real life, my child's father has been jealous of me because he feels like I don't work hard enough. He feel like I got life too easy. He feel like everything comes to me too easy. He feel like the higher power, I just got it made, which I don't, right? And so he felt like when he got out of jail, he felt like half of my apartment was his. Y'all, I was sharing my wealth with this man. Mind y'all, he got me pregnant by trapping me. On top of that, got mad at me because now I got my own apartment. Mind you, I was homeless the first year when I had this child. Now I got my own apartment. I let him came in and moved in. Do y'all know this motherfucker got out of jail and told me half of my apartment was his? He said, my real name is Angie. I use Sugar as is my nickname. All right, Miss Angie. And so, he got out of jail and was like, half of this apartment mine. And see, at the time I was on food stamps and government assistance because I had to do what I had to do to take care of his child. So he got out of jail and he was like, half of this food stamp mine, half of this apartment mine, half of this, half of everything mine. So that let me know that he didn't get me pregnant because he wanted a baby. He got me pregnant because he wanted benefits, y'all. And so that's when I knew then I had a narcissist on my hands. So in this dream, that's basically what he was doing. He was trying to have his job. He wanted me to work with him, right? But he wanted to fake like we was still in a relationship as if he was trying to pursue me. But then he go in my phone and start looking for shit like I'm cheating or something. Mind y'all, he cheated on me the whole relationship. We was together in real life. So in this dream, you trying to share your work and you still looking for me cheating and let me know ain't shit changed about him, right? So at the end of the day, like, why is you in my dreams? After 18 years, when I went to sleep last night, I wasn't thinking about his motherfucking scrawny ass. I don't think about this mother sucker. The child is 20. My deed is done. My debt is paid. Why the fuck are you in my dream, my nigga? So yeah. How many of y'all that had dreams of people that you've been done with? Been done with. So let me pull the hidden messages on what that was about. All right, Spirit. So what does the collective need to know about the people that have walked away from them? What's the hidden message? I wonder if you are happy without me. So whoever walked away from you, they want to know now if you happy without them. I know I am. I'm happy as hell without his ass. I want you. No, they don't. They don't want you. They want what you got. I left when I saw you with someone. How you left me when you was a cheater? And got mad because he cheated on me. That's what it is, see. I think they think about you a lot. They do. He definitely thinks about me a lot. And see, the thing is he's the type of person who always trying to have somebody in the back. He like to have a plan B. He love a plan B, a backup plan. And just didn't know that I was going to back his ass up to that backup plan when I found out he was cheating on me. I was already 6 years younger than him. He's already, you feel me, an old head. You turn around and go cheat on me with a girl that's 10 years younger than me. He kept getting younger and younger and younger. So then at this point, I was like, oh, you just a pedophile, bro. Let me go ahead and X you out. All right, Spirit, what's the hidden truth? Why is the past popping up in our dreams? Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. There go the confirmation right there. You want to know if they stay awake thinking about you? Yep. Exactly. I don't know why people cheat either. If you don't want to be in a relationship, don't be in a relationship. And he was cheating the whole damn time. Like he was an insecure ass person. He didn't know himself no way. So of course he came in my life trying to strip me of my worth because he didn't have no worth. What else, Spirit? What does the collective need to know? What's the hidden truth? I replay our conversations over and over. So if this person keep popping up in your energy and you ain't even thought nothing about them, you ain't even been nowhere near this person. I don't care if it's been 18 years. They still replaying the same conversations. I know I messed up everything. They know they fucked up. That's why I said give their ass back to the streets. A lot of people that jumped in my chat talking about should I go back? Is this person coming back? No, let their ass go. Because when you let them go, when they went out of their way to break your heart, when they went out of their way to cheat on you, mistreat you and abuse you and throw you off your square, and they were jealous of you, let their ass go. They were more of a headache than they was anything. And when you let them go, then they're going to start want to try to come back. Then they're going to want to start trying to regret that they messed up. Then they're going to want to try to throw stumbling blocks in your way. Because in this dream, when I seen him going through my phone, because it was like he wanted me to chase him. He wanted me to run up behind him. And that's how he wanted me to be in real life. So he wanted me to chase him. He wanted me to run up behind him, but he also wanted me to be a slave for him too. And then when he went and picked up my phone and started searching in my phone, because when a person search your phone, that's a sign of insecurity. And automatic to me, that let me know that you cheating. If you got to go on my phone and look and see if I'm cheating, what you doing? Because 9 times out of 10, you're cheating if you got to go and look for me to cheat. So when he was looking for the cheating and looking for signs on my phone, I asked him in the dream, I said, why are you looking at my phone? And he started ignoring me. But mind y'all, the whole time we was together in real life, he was cheating. I'm talking about literally cheating. And I wasn't the type to go and search his phones and look into anything and then like that because I wanted it to work so bad and I knew that if I went and looked for it, I was gonna find it. Until finally I got tired of him playing in my face and I did. And I found what I was looking for. That if they regret, they will keep cheating. So don't back to him. Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. He's still cheating. He cheating every relationship he get in. He always keep a backup plan. And then I just got confirmation that he got an extra child that I don't know about. So he was hiding relationships, he was hiding kids, he was hiding everything. But then when he saw that I was still gonna prosper without him, he saw that his tactics wasn't working and he couldn't block my life. And no matter how hard he tried to make it for me to take care of his child, I still made a way. I always found a way. He didn't want me to sit on child support. Say, yeah, people will do shit and things. They think everybody do the same thing. Exactly. This is a personality flaw. And it is. And he was the only boy in his mama's family too. He had two sisters. And he basically was a mama's boy. He was still stuck on the titty. And so at the end of the day, his mama never forced him to grow up. She didn't raise his ass right. Like he literally was a fuck up. I ain't gonna lie. And he's still a fuck up. This man is in his 40s and he's still fucking up. He still hasn't grown up. He's still doing the same thing that he was doing years ago. And so he went out of his way to destroy my life. Well, because he was mad that I put him out. I didn't give him half of my resources. I didn't let him control my life. He was pissed off about that. So he went out of his way to be a fucking demon in my life every chance he got. And so he didn't want me to have, all right, y'all. He didn't want my time almost up. He didn't want me to have no, he didn't want me to have no child support. He didn't want to support his child. And then he didn't. And then on top of that, he said, well, go get a job because you ain't gonna be depending on me. So then when I went and got a job, he tried to hate me out on the job. He didn't want to help babysit the child. You need to find another babysitter. No, you is a babysitter. When I laid down and had sex with you, that made you the babysitter. So then he didn't want to babysit the child. So then I said, forget it. So now I can't go to work. So who gonna keep the child? Me. So I came up with a jewelry business. I started making jewelry. When I started making jewelry, he started hating it out. He literally did not want me to survive. This man wanted me dead, depleted, and out of here. He just didn't want nothing for me. So that's why he went out his way to take the child away from me. He literally hates me because I don't want his ass back. So that makes sense why he back in my dreams. Because he's sitting back secretly watching me on social media, probably watching me on TikTok right now. And he is in his fucking feelings. Because I just, damn, why her ass still prospering? How she still making it? I done sent all kind of voodoo, hoodoo, all kind of doo-doo her way. And she's still doing good. She's still getting better with time. He can't stand my ass. And I'm telling y'all, if y'all dealing with somebody like that, keep pushing. Your life is still being restored. Because I'm so shocked about what the cards said. You feel me? They know they messed up everything. They know they messed up. You speak to me through music. I don't speak to your ass. All right, Spirit. What message does the collective need? No, what's the hidden message? Will I get selected in the job I have interviewed a few days ago? If you pray about it, if you send your runners ahead, because that's what this card says, call on your runners. So call your angels, call your runners and your angels and your ancestors and hey, I'm sending y'all ahead of me to that job, to talk to that boss or whoever hired me or whoever this asking them or put it in their mind to hire me, that I'm a great hire. Send your runners ahead to do that work for you. Spirit wants you to pray. And yes, your life is being restored, my love. Your life is being restored. Type the purple hearts in the chat if you've received that message. Say, my life is being restored. Put 100 if you believe it. And if you don't get that job, it wasn't meant for you. God has a better one for you. Okay? All right. But whoever this is, it says, can you read me? Yes, I can read you if you would like a personal reading. My Cash App is in the description box. And you can definitely send me if you want a personal reading. My personal reading started at $65, and I pretty much just go off my flow. And does he still want it? I'm pretty sure whoever that is still want it, because hell, I wish I could have done things differently. That's what just came out. But yeah, if you want a personal reading, I charge 65 for personal readings, and my cash app is in the description box. And I will definitely get on that reading ASAP if you want that reading. And baby, when I tell you, you will not regret it. And I will hit every corner. Okay. Thank you. All right. All right. So what else? What else, Spirit? What's the hidden truth right now? I'm gonna pull y'all a couple more cards in a second, and then that'll hopefully give y'all some confirmation. I gotta get out of here for real because I got some stuff I want to do for myself. All right, it says, it was my fault, but I blamed you. They knew it was their fault when they fucked up with you. They knew they fucked up the church's money. They knew they did, but they blamed you. And I know he fucked up. He know he went out of his way. But get what? He thought everything that he did to break my heart was gonna break me. And guess what? It didn't. And he's sitting back now, his face shattered. Now the wheels have turned. Now he regretting shit. But baby, it's a little too late. I love you too. Thank you. All right, what else? What else? What's the hidden message for the collective? I love you unconditionally. If you wanted to know if this person that walked away from you or that you are no longer with, if they love you, yeah, they do. But just because a person loves you does not mean they were meant for you. It does not mean that they're automatically coming back or whatever. They can love you and still not be for you. And that's okay. Move on. We ain't staying stuck for nobody. And see, that's what he wanted. See, baby daddy thought I've been stuck on him. He thought his little Peter Wacker was going to keep that little thing. Couldn't keep nobody stuck. It couldn't keep a Oompa Loompa stuck. He didn't even know how to use it no way. And he wasn't using it for nothing but to trap folks. So at the end of the day, moral of the story is you can love people, but love people enough to let their ass go. Especially when they're hurting you. Said I wish she could have come back. She'd come back when you come back, my love. Some of them do, but some of them want to use you. And they do, sugar. They really do. And that's really what my child's father was. He was a user. He's still a user. He's an opportunist. He liked to get with people with resources. He liked to prey on weak young women that don't know any better. They have cars, they have apartments, they have money, and that will cake him. So his lazy ass can sit on his ass and manipulate and use them. Because I had my own apartment at 17 years old. This man was 6 years older than me. Never had his own apartment. Still haven't. Never had his own place. He always run back either to women or to his mama. And he lived with me, y'all. I had my own car, paying a car note. Do y'all know this man would drive my car, drop me off at work like Jody? You know how Jody was with what's her name on the movie? Taraji. I forgot her name. And she said, that's true, so true. She'll come back when I come back. Doing my best. Soon I'll be back. Yes, restore yourself back to you to 100% so that you can attract somebody that's on 100%. But if she doesn't come back, maybe the universe has somebody better for you, okay? But we're not finna wait on nobody. I'm not one of those readers to tell you to wait on no fucking body, okay? Dust yourself off. Love on yourself. And the more you love on yourself, you will attract somebody else who wants to love on you, I promise. But anyway, so this nigga was staying with me. And he was driving my car, dropping me off like Yvette. That's her name, Yvette. Thank you, Spirit. Dropping me off at work, y'all. In my car, picking me up late from work. Okay, this was back when we had church phones. He would turn the church down so he couldn't hear when I was calling him to come pick me up. Dropping me off at work. And do y'all know it was days that he wouldn't even show up to pick me up, that I would have to walk home. And it was days that I would walk home, which was miles away from my job on a hot summer day. And when I get home, do y'all know the car sitting in the yard, and he's sitting his funky ass up in my bedroom smoking blunts with his dog beside my damn bed, chilling, looking at me like, what? And I'm like, I was just chirping you. I just got off work. I had to walk from work. Why aren't you answering the phone? And why is you sitting up? And he would literally he didn't care. But that was because I didn't care. I was abandoning me. I was letting this man take advantage of me. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? It says you only did that one time right. You get what I'm saying? Oh my God, sounds familiar. And that's what I'm saying. I was so naive for this man. I wanted this man. I love this man, dirty draws, literally. And this man literally was out of his way to just deplete me for my resources. He didn't care about me. And so he was sitting his ass up in my house with a damn dirty ass dog, knowing I didn't like pets, smoking weed all day, not answering the phone, and I gotta walk home from work in a car, and my car that I'm paying the car note on was sitting in the yard. But it wasn't until I took my power back and got rid of his dusty ass. It took for God to send his ass to jail to get him out my way. And if he hadn't went to jail, I probably would have still been being stupid for him, unfortunately. So this man was sitting up in my house for free, freeload, by the way, because he wasn't paying no bills. Okay? Driving my car for free. Didn't even want to put gas in. Back then, gas was like $1. He didn't even want to put gas in the car. We didn't even have a sexual relationship. He didn't even want to give up that little thing. The little thing was little, and then when he did give it up, he couldn't even hang in there. He didn't even know how to, he didn't have no motion in the ocean. He was bad in bed. He wasn't even giving no oral sex. So I'm still trying to figure out how in the world I was so gone behind him. He had me mentally gone. And he used me till he couldn't use me no more. And then he manipulated me. He would say mean things to kind of bring my vibration out because he knew I had daddy issues. He knew I was insecure, so he played off of that. He knew I didn't know my worth, so he used that to his advantage. But because I was insecure and I had daddy issues, guess what? I attracted his dusty ass. And guess what? He had daddy issues and he was insecure too. So this is why I'm telling y'all, you're going to only attract a lover that's on your level. So if you're insecure, if you worried about somebody making you happy, somebody saving you, or you sit back waiting, guess what? You're going to attract somebody on that same vibration. If you're operating at a 50%, you're going to attract somebody operating at a 50%. If you're operating at 100%, you're going to attract somebody operating at 100%. If you're happy and in love with yourself, you're going to attract a lover that is happy and in love with you. If you are loving on yourself, you're going to show that person how to love on you when they do come to you. But if you ain't loving on yourself, don't expect nobody else to. Okay? Can't nobody make you happy but you. Because I wouldn't let him drive my car. I would let him walk from where he was coming from. And guess what? Back then I was 17 years old. And if I'd have knew that, but see, guess what, sugar? It took for me, when I found out this man was cheating on me, y'all, I was faithful to this man for 2 years. When I found out this ninja was cheating on me the whole 2 years, I was with him and he wasn't with me. Guess what happened, y'all? I went and picked up my player card. And he had one girl. I went and picked up 7 different guys. I wasn't no hoe. But what I did was I could have been a player if I wanted to. See, if I'm with you, I choose to be faithful. I choose to be with you. I can have as many people as I want. I'm a beautiful woman. But see, he thought he had me wrapped around his finger. So what I did was I went and got me a ninja for every day of the week. Everything he wouldn't do, I went and got a ninja for. He wouldn't buy me nothing, I went and got a ninja for that. I had a dude buy me Prada shoes, Prada purses, Prada everything. Taking me out on dates. I had a dude that would buy me lunch and dinner. I had a ninja that would buy me breakfast. I had a ninja that would come and give me massages. I had a ninja that would listen to me and sit and talk to me. I had a dude for every day of the week. And when I tell you, when I blew his mind, and I'm the type of person, if you gonna cheat on me, I ain't gonna cheat on you behind your back, I cheat on you in your face. And so what I did was I started inviting the dudes over. And so and he had a key. Well, he didn't even have a key to my apartment, but he was able to come when he wanted to. So when my baby daddy at the time, who was my boyfriend, came to the house, I had a different dude at the house. One day he came to the house, I was sitting on the floor playing cards with one of the guys. And when he came in, I introduced him to him. I was like, hey, this such and such, such and such. He was looking at me like, what? Then he'll call me in the room. Is that your man? I said, no. He just, a friend. Then boom, next day he came over, seen another dude. He spoke. I introduced him. He went back in the room again. Is that your nigga? I said, no. He's just a friend. He said, sounds good, but today that is a dangerous game to play. You go, girl. It was dangerous back then. But see, the thing was it was how I did it. You know how they say if you're going to do it, you get somebody that can whoop their ass. So I made sure that I had men around that was athletic that could beat his ass because he was a weak-ass coward anyway. So I made sure that the guys were my friends. And I told them, I want you to come over and make my, boyfriend jealous. So they was with the shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, just in case, I did make sure it was some people that could whoop his ass if he tried anything. He was a weak ass pussy. I could have whooped his ass if I wanted to. So he was so cowardly that when he came in and saw the guys, he just went in the room and closed the door. He left me in there with the guys. Just stupid. So then one day I came in the house, I had Prada shoes, Prada purses to match. And he was like, where you getting all this stuff from? I said, oh, he bought them for me. Oh, I got that my sugar. That my sugar. That that's your ninja. No, why you think all these dudes my men? I said, no, he just bought me shoes and clothes because you don't. Oh, he came in the next day. He seen another. He heard about another dude. Well, damn, that's your ninja. No, he bought me lunch because you don't. Came in and seen another. Damn, that's your. No, he bought me dinner because you don't. I said, you know what? I said, you need to stop thinking all these guys are my men. I said, you my man. I only want you. I said, but if I could take all these men and combine them into one, they would make the perfect man. When I tell y'all I was sitting beside him, I was so calm and collected. He couldn't do anything because he had cheated on me for 2 whole years. So what was he going to do? He had nowhere to go. He had no car. So he had no other choice but to sit and take it. He knew he was wrong. So I made sure that he smelt the same bullshit that he kept trying to put up into my face. Because see, one thing about me is you're going to feel the wrath. When you keep breaking my heart, I'm going to make your ass feel it. And so finally, when it got to that 7th day, and he was like fed up by that time, that's when he was like, damn, you got me feeling like the bitch in the situation. I said, what that supposed to mean? Yeah, he was scared, sugar. Oh, he was scared. Because the last dude he came in and saw me laying in the bed with one arm, but I was fully dressed though. He came in and seen me laying in the bed with this fine young specimen. And baby, this man was known for beating ass in the streets. So when he saw me laying in the bed with this dude, oh, he was so enough scared. Baby, he walked away because, mind you, he kept blowing my phone up and I wasn't answering the phone. And he popped up at my house and opened the door with my key without permission. If I wasn't answering the phone, if my car wasn't here, who gave you permission to come in my house? He knew where my hidden key was. So he came in and he saw me laying in the bed with the guy. And when he saw me laying in the bed with that guy, oh my God, you would think that would have done it, but it didn't. His coward ass just walked away, closed the door and walked away and called me. Can you come here for a second? I got out of bed. I went out the door to talk to him. And he was like, is that your man? I said, boy, why you think all these dudes my men? They just cool. I said, see, you wanted to be a player behind my back, but I had to show you what a real player was because real players don't do it behind your back. We do it in your face. And that's why he said he felt like the bitch in this situation. So he felt like it was okay for him to cheat and have other lovers. But he just didn't know that my little faithful ass could do the same thing. So I had to show him better than I could tell him. And so that's why he got me pregnant, because that was called get back. He wanted to get back. You know, after we had got back together, now all of a sudden he wanted to trap me with a baby. But that was really just because he wanted to trap me in general, not because he wanted a baby out of love. He just didn't want, he wanted me, he thought that was going to keep me. Sadly mistaken. After 2 years of that baby being 2 years old, I still dumped his ass. And ever since then, he been trying to make my life a living fucking hell. And now here you is, 18 years later, popping up in my dreams, talking about, I wonder if you happy without me. Hell yeah, I'm happy without you. Sometimes I lie awake thinking about you. Keep lying awake. Keep losing sleep because I ain't think about your ass. I'm replaying conversations and wish he could have done things differently. Said he wants to play these games with you. He wanted to play games and got played. That's what happened. So he tried to play me with a child and didn't expect me to be a great mother. He thought that I was going to be a deadbeat. He thought I was going to suffer by myself. And he saw that God always had a safety net for me. God always took care of me. Hold on, y'all. Let me close this blind. Oh, yeah. He really thought that he had the best of me. And that's because every girl that he had played was never able to walk away from him. And he didn't expect me to be able to do the same thing. And his feelings was hurt. His ego was bruised when he realized that he didn't have me wrapped around his finger like he thought. All right, Spirit. So I left before you could leave me. He didn't leave. These people left. If anybody left you, they left you before you could leave them. They felt like they already knew that they was fucking up. So they tried to leave you to keep you on the string, keep you waiting on them. Confirmation, excuse me. All right, Spirit, what else does the collective need to know? What's the hidden truth? I feel you even though we are apart. They feel your energy. All right, Spirit, what else? I got to go because my time then ran out. I told myself I want to be on here an hour. I've been on here about 2. All right, I know I was a distraction from your pain. They know they was a distraction from your pain. What else, Spirit? You speak to me through music. Some of y'all may have a musical connection with whoever this person is that you're thinking about, that you feeling at the moment. What else, Spirit? What's the hidden truth? I left when I saw you with someone else. I wish you could have caught that live earlier too. I really do. But I'm gonna post some short clips so that you can kind of catch the messages of what you might have missed. Okay. All right, Spirit. What else? But hold on, I'm gonna give you a little seasoning. Hold on. The timing just wasn't right for us. So if you feel like, are they coming back? Are y'all worried about, if the misunderstanding is going to be resolved or whatever? It's saying the timing just wasn't right for us. Maybe it wasn't right for, maybe the conversation didn't go the way that it needed to go or you wanted it to go because the timing just wasn't right. But just give it space, give it time, and maybe everything will restore itself if it's meant. And if it ain't, oh well. We're not gonna lose our life because of it. All right. Anything else? You and I were too young. And see, me and him were way too young back when I was with my child's father. He was definitely a young-minded fool, and so was I. Anything else, Spirit? What else? What's the hidden messages? I lost myself for a little while. So yeah, people have to take a break so they can go find themselves. And maybe you lost yourself and need to restore yourself. Okay? We take breaks from people for a reason. All right? But don't stay stuck and stagnant because you had to take a break. And we're not gonna put no time frame on the past. All right, thank you. It says, I know that I've crossed the line with you. They know they crossed the line with you. Y'all hit the hearts. Show me some love. Because I've been showing y'all love now. I've been showing y'all love. Don't lose yourself no more, baby. We're not losing ourselves no more. I need you to find yourself again. I'm so attracted to you. You have somebody that is so attracted to you. And this past person, they are attracted to you. And they probably going to be more attracted to you when you get back more attracted to you. It's not about them. It's about you right now. We're not focused on, it says, I love you. These people do love you. But the thing is they were too young. They were too immature. They wasn't ready. They wasn't on your level. Thank you, Sugar. Thank you, Angie. I am afraid to contact you. Somebody is afraid to contact you. Let's see why they in your dreams. Hold on. All right, Spirit. Why? What does these people need to know about the people that's in their energy? What do they need to know about the person that is in their energy that they're thinking about right now? Somebody. All right, you got love bomb. Somebody may try to love bomb you, or they may be good at love bombing. Somebody has a voodoo doll on you. Some of y'all might be stuck with people and don't know why you stuck with people. And I will hope you ain't got no voodoo doll. It says dreams. I can't remember the last time I had a dream. I had one last night and it wasn't good at all. I dreamed of my funky ass baby dad. Okay. Somebody in this chat, somebody, whoever you thinking about, if this resonates, I want to take the messages that apply. If it don't apply, let it fly. Okay. But if you feel like you've been stuck on somebody, say who has a voodoo doll? I don't know. Is it Dahlia? I don't know who has a voodoo doll. Only the people in the chat know where this energy is gonna lie. But I'm just simply saying, if it don't apply to you, don't take it. I'm just pulling cards for the collective in general. Okay. So who's ever coming to mind? If you may need to get a dream catcher, Sugar. Dream catchers. If you are a dreamer, if you have dreams, you can't really remember your dreams. Could be you probably need to get a dream catcher. Anyway, if it applies, take it. If it don't take it. But if you feel like you've been stuck with somebody or you just can't get somebody out of your energy and you don't know why, they probably got a voodoo doll on you. Okay? And my child's father might have one on me. Okay? So it says voodoo doll, love bomb. So some of y'all might be dealing with people who want to love bomb you, but they really don't care for you. They might love you, but they mad because you love yourself or you chose your worth, you chose to walk away and rebuild yourself. So some people try to use voodoo dolls to hold you hostage, or they try to use baby traps to hold you hostage. Okay? They knew you were a gift from the universe, but they didn't appreciate you. Court is in session. I don't know if some of y'all are in court right now or dealing with court issues, child custody, or divorces or anything. Only apply the energy where it goes. You were dealing with somebody who was a knick-knack, paddywhack ass clown. Who was dealing with a clown? Okay? Some of y'all were dealing with a clown. Whoever come to mind right now, you apply the. All right, Mike went dead. All right, can you hear me? Get the purple hearts in the chat if you can hear me. Okay. But yeah, these microphones be getting on my nerves, honey. But yeah, court is in session. I don't know if y'all dealing with court issues or you're dealing with a judicial system of any form, or the people that is coming to mind right now are in court. But judgment is being set and served right now. If you've been wanting to know if they getting their karma, whether physical court or spiritual court, but court is court. So whoever you thinking about right now, it says spirit is serving their ass a slice of sit your ass down. They was with that clown ass energy, knick-knack, paddywhack ass energy. They knew you was a gift. They didn't appreciate you. Some of them might have a voodoo doll on you. And this is why some of you, yeah, you dealing with a treacherous individual. Look at that. Treacherous individual. The devil set them up for failure. So some of them was working with the devil, and the devil set their ass up for failure. Now they got to go to spiritual court because they tried it. They tried it. Yeah, they was getting a kick out of being low vibrational. These people that y'all want back wasn't no damn good. They was getting a kick out of being low vibrational. Walked away from their blessing. They went the wrong way and they know they did. They went and cheated. They went and got other people. They tried to get new lovers. They tried to replace you with a Walmart Temu version of you. And knew they went the wrong way and chose a fucking curse. Look at God. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Motivated by poverty. Pushed to a new limit. Not what it says, not reaching full potential, positive growth. So I don't know if y'all are motivated by poverty or the person that's in your energy is motivated by poverty and they want to keep you stuck and stagnant. And see, that's how my child's father was. That motherfucker was motivated by poverty. And that could be what my dream was about, was the fact that he is mad that I get to sit on live and be pretty and go live and talk to y'all. He don't like that because he got to go and work. And I'm not knocking nobody who got to go to a 9 to 5 because, baby, guess what? I've been working since I was 15 years old. I done had damn near every job in my town and will still go get a job if need be. But right now, my job is to sit here and help y'all. And he is jealous as hell of that. And he got his child even thinking that I just got it made when that's not the truth. Because I'm trying to figure out if I'm going down the right path with my love this time because I've wasted 24 years. Well, guess what, baby? Um, Right now, I'm not really answering those questions. I'm pulling the energy um for the collective. Okay. Now, if you want a personal reading, my description, my cash app is in the description box, and my personal readings start at $65, and you can book a personal reading, and I'll give you all the answers you need, my love. But right now, I'm pulling the energy for the collective. So, like I tell people, if we have to get in the chat and ask if somebody is for us or anything of that nature, probably they're probably not, because if your relationship was doing well, you wouldn't have to ask. You wouldn't even be on this live asking that question, because you would already know, because that person would be showing you. You wouldn't have to question it. You get what I'm saying? Do you feel like you're going down the right path? Do you feel afraid? Do you feel like something is wrong? Trust your gut. What is your gut telling you? Because I can pull some cards to say yes or no, but at the same time, what is your gut telling you? Do you feel like this is the right path? Do you trust it? Do you trust yourself to put yourself in a good relationship? Somebody is dry big, no paybacks, boom, taking bribes. Somebody been taking bribes. Somebody, I don't know if you in this chat dry bigging, or y'all taking bribes, or somebody dry bigging about y'all and taking bribes. But somebody dry big. Growing pains, transformation, change. I ghosted you and left you feeling orphaned. Okay? Somebody ghosted. Somebody in this chat got ghosted and left you feeling orphaned. But good news is on the way. Spirit wants you to prepare for good news. What does the collective need to know right now? Because forget other folks. What does the collective need to know right now, Spirit? I'm going to get ready to get off of here. It says, if you say that it is over, I'll die. Somebody does not want you to say it's over. You're a kindred spirit. Okay. You are a golden ticket. Okay. Somebody know you're a golden ticket. All right. You're a good spirit. All right. Spirit wants you to know that good news is on the way. Okay. But somebody been taking bad advice. Are you taking bad advice? Stop following all these damn readers that's lying to y'all, confusing you. Some of y'all probably watching too many readings and they throwing you off. Okay. All right. Wanting to add feathers. They want to help you fly. All right. So maybe this is the answer right here. This your answer right here. Somebody wants to add feathers to you. They want to help you fly. Says that would be me. LOL. There you go. So yes, that's the answer to your question. This person wants to add feathers to you. They want to help you fly. If they're supportive, if they support you, who you are in your journey, in your dreams, and they motivate you to be your best version, then they are for you. But if they going out of their way to strip you and tell you that you're not doing good and you this, and they always trying to bring you down, and they always, basically throwing you off your square, distracting you, calling you at times when you trying to work and all that, they not helping you work, then they not for you. Pay attention to the fruit that their tree is bearing. But apparently this person is a generous individual, and Spirit wants you to be generous. Okay. And also listen to your body, but also they want to help you fly. They want to add to you. Somebody in the chat been dealing with somebody that's invested in cutting them down. Are you dealing with somebody that's invested in cutting you down? Don't deal with nobody that cut you down. It's just like one day I was standing in the store and my child's father pulled up on me. He saw me and he came in the store and he looked at me. He said, "You sure gaining weight." Instead of him telling me I was beautiful, I look good, he picked a feather from me. As he uplifts me, the one before also resonated when you said dealing with too many readers. Exactly. So yeah, be mindful of watching too many readings, because it can throw your square off. Because all the time, this person trying to put me down. Sugar. That's what I'm telling you. When they try to put you down and they cutting you down, they're not for you. So those are the people that you need to get away from. We only want to steer towards people that are adding feathers to us, not plucking them. Okay? It's like a chicken. If are they plucking your feathers or they adding feathers to you? Are they helping you fly or are they weighing you down? That's how you will know if somebody is for you. Okay. It says, let go and surrender. So if they cutting you down, let their ass go. If they building you up, by all means keep them. But you got safe haven right here. So somebody is in a safe haven. You're doing good. But I'm getting double messages. You got safe haven right here. I feel like that's for my golden ticketers. Okay. That's for the people who got people who add to them. But to the people who are taking from you, Spirit wants you to abort that mission. Get away from their ass. Let them go. Only you know what you need to stay in and what you need to leave. If they bringing your spirit down, if they stealing from you, they robbing you, they taking from you, they using you, they always just getting on your bad side, it's time to let them go. But if they building you up, they want you to get some rest, they want you to be your best, they loving on you, telling how you gonna make it, and they helping you with your business, and they want, you feel me? And those are the ones. Sugar, what you said, I would let him down. Fuck letting him down. You letting yourself down, boo. You no longer, listen, vibes don't lie. Okay? Trust your vibes. Are you letting yourself down? By retreating, disconnecting, and no longer desperate, it'll come in. Hand off, hands off. So Spirit wants you to take your hands off of this situation. Only you know what you need to hold on to and what you need to let go of. So it says, by retreating and disconnecting and no longer desperate, it'll come in. And sometimes people will keep you in situations, making you think that they the best thing you will ever find, when they the worst thing you will ever have. So you need to let their ass go, because when I was with my child's father, he was one of them. He was a narcissist. He was planting in my spirit that basically he was the best thing that I was going to ever find. And he was actually the worst thing that ever happened to me. So once I walked away from him, that's when my life started getting better. But then I also still had healing to do. So I got in other relationships that broke me too. But now that I'm in a relationship with myself, my life is getting a whole lot better, so that when I do attract somebody, they'll be for me this time. And I won't have to question it. Somebody is with escapism. You got somebody who don't even like to take accountability. They're a runner. They're an excuse maker. They lie, tell lies, make up excuses. Don't take accountability. They're in a negative mindset. Yeah. A 7-day trial energy. Never got fully off the ground. Time ran out. So some of y'all dealt with a situation and the time ran out and you never really got the situation off the ground. And it was never really fully cooked. So you was kind of left with a situation where you like, well, why did that stop? It's like a 7-day trial. Sometimes the universe will allow you to test something out, but it'll take it away because you weren't quite ready for that thing yet. But it just might come back. You might can resubscribe. But at the same time, you need to let go. Get out of that negative mindset of thinking that you have to settle for less than you deserve. We ain't settling for less than we deserve no more. Okay, Angie? I want you stuck. This person wants you stuck on them. No, ma'am. Stuck on me. Ego. We ain't doing that. These lips are zipped. They ain't talking about shit. They ain't telling you nothing. They just sitting there with their lips zipped. Hell no. How you make them open their mouth? Walk away. Walk away. Choose you. Purposely blocking the flow. They are a wedge in your life. They purposely blocking the flow and they are in the way. Stop holding space for people that wouldn't even make way for you. We are not letting nobody live rent free no more. I don't have your best interest at heart. They don't have your best interest at heart. If you've been wondering that, apply the energy where they go. Somebody in the chat really wants to get to know you. For real, for real. They want to learn you. Get to know each other. You got somebody that really want to get to know you. But you probably holding space with this dead weight, dragging a dead horse. And you got somebody that's waiting to get to know you. Disguised as friends, but are secretly lovers. So I don't know if you're dealing with somebody who's saying that they got guy friends or girlfriends, but they really fuck. Okay? If you've been wondering if they screwing they so-called friends, they probably are. Or this could apply to you. Maybe you got a friend that you secretly screwing and calling them a friend. Only you know. Apply the energies where they go, y'all. But somebody in this chat, you dealing with somebody that's pussyfooting. Somebody dragging their feet. They ain't doing shit. They lazy. They ain't talking about shit. Probably don't even wash their ass. They smell like shit. Spirit wants you to pull the plug on that energy. Pull the damn plug. Stop sitting back letting them stay charging up off of you, and the whole time they ain't doing shit but taking from you. Pull the plug. Spirit said that shit over with. They cool with entertaining other options. Commitment fold. Some of y'all done been with folks forever that ain't gonna ever commit to you, but they keeping you stuck telling you they're gonna commit to you. Hell no. You a divine being. You deserve better. They know you a golden ticket. They know you the golden ticket. That's why they riding your coattail. They know. See, Spirit said you're invited, but they not. You invited, but they aren't. It's like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. When Charlie found that golden ticket, he was only able to bring one person with him. He couldn't take everybody with him. He had to bring one person. Spirit said, safe haven. You got a safe haven right here that the Spirit is trying to take you to. You got good news coming your way. But you got to get rid of the dead weight. You got to get these folks out your energy that's taken from you. You holding space for folks that don't even deserve it. Construction is picking back up again. Finished projects, pause, delays, detours, and reroutes. You might need to finish some projects, some stuff been in delay in your life. You feel me? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Lux. Spirit said construction is picking back up. If you feel like you've been having some things you've been praying about, if you feel like you know things have slowed down or been up at a pause, that was for a reason. It was for your protection. So Spirit wants you to understand that the construction is picking back up. So some way you said it might be true. Thank you. And so at the end of the day, Spirit wants you to know any delays that's been happening in your life, they were for divine protection. But at the same time, the construction will be picking back up. All right. But that finished projects will be getting finished. So if you have any unfinished projects sitting around your house that you have not finished, it's time for you to start. Finish them projects, okay? Because if you have too many unfinished projects, you have too many energy leaks open in your spirit. Your spirit is wide open. You need to finish the projects, all right? Solution provider, all right? So basically, you could be a solution provider. Spirit may be sending you a provider to help, a solution to help provide you, sending you a person to help provide you a solution to your situation or your questions, all right? Hell, I could be the solution provider right now. You're welcome. Spirit said, you can trust me. You can trust me. Somebody is super obsessed with you. I hope you super obsessed with yourself. But you got somebody in the chat, whoever coming to mind right now, they super obsessed with you. It's always been you, never them. They fumbled. Assets, blessings. It's always been you, boo. You was the fucking prize. But they didn't want you to know you was the golden ticket. They didn't want you to know that it was always you. They wanted to act like it was them. They wanted to fool you and manipulate you and bring you down to their low level. And the whole time, you was the fucking prize. Somebody need to type in the chat, I'm the prize. Put the purple hearts in here. Hit the hearts if you claim this message. I am the prize. Always have been. Always will be. I am that girl. I am that boy. Okay? You dealing with a city slicker. Somebody in the chat dealing with a damn city slicker. They ain't shit. Y'all know where the energies go. If you ain't dealing with no city slicker, don't claim it. All right? Dealing with a city slicker. Afraid of the past repeating. It's not. All right. There go your question right there. What is it? I'm gonna say Miss Dahlia. Is that your name? I don't want to be disrespectful. Shanquaya, is that the name? I'm not. I don't want to be disrespectful to your name. But if you want to know your answer, it says afraid of repeating the past, but it's not. You're safe, allowed to feel good. Stop expecting it. So stop expecting the past to repeat itself. Spirit is confirming that you are safe now. You may have went through a lot, but you learned your lessons. That's why Spirit telling you your life is being restored. Okay? All right? You can do this. Believe it. Okay? All right? Mother, stepmother. Somebody might be dealing with a mother or a stepmother or a mother-in-law or mother figure or whatever that has some hidden shit going on. You got hidden right here. Something is hidden. Maybe you have a mother that could be hiding some truth or hiding some shit. Only y'all apply the messages where they go. Okay? All right. Give them more. You giving them more credit than they deserve. Unworthy, arrogant, big head. Some of y'all are dealing with somebody in this. Somebody is dealing with somebody. You giving them more than they deserve. They're arrogant dickhead. You giving them. You pumping them up, giving them more credit than they deserve. They lying straight through their teeth. You can't believe shit they say. It says your body is a temple, and if you don't value it, you don't value nothing. So some of y'all need to close your body out to these negative people. Unplug yourself from these people. Stop having sex with them. Cleanse your womb. Cleanse your body. Some men, women, you need to do Yanni's thing. Men, you need to go to a sauna. You need to cleanse your energy. Some of y'all dealing with a Humpty Dumpty who about to have a great fall. Some of y'all done pumped these fools up like Humpty Dumpty, sat their ass on the wall, dressed them up, and made them think they was the shit, and the whole time they finna be shit. They finna be a cooked egg. That's what they finna be. The universe finna knock their ass off that pedestal you put them on because they didn't fucking deserve it. They knew you was a golden ticket. Some of these folks thought they were better than you. They thought they were higher and mighty. Thought they shit didn't stink. And the whole time it was funky as hell. Yep. I'm really missing the fun times we used to have. Somebody finna be missing. Somebody miss you and somebody finna be missing you. All right. Somebody in the chat may be 55 years old. It says maybe throwing off your equilibrium. Are you dealing with somebody that's throwing your equilibrium off? Are you dealing with somebody that's throwing your balance off? Are you dealing with somebody that when you get around them, you start feeling sick, you start feeling dizzy, you start getting headaches, you're having dizzy spells, your health can't seem to get better? Are you dealing with somebody that you just feel bad around? If you feel bad, that's your body telling you and giving you signs. But if you happy and you around a person and you feel good, you feel high, you feel like lifted, you feel light as a feather, you just feel happy, those people are good for you. Your body is a GPS. It's letting you know who's for you and who's not. So if you think of a person and then you start, say if you have a dizzy spell, that person ain't for you. You get around somebody, all of a sudden your eyes start getting clouded. All of a sudden your throat start getting clogged up. All of a sudden nose start running. All of a sudden you just start feeling sick. You can't get no sleep. Those are signs of dark, dirty spirits around you. Pay attention. Is your body letting you know that they're good for you? When you lay on their chest, do you feel at peace? Or do you feel shortness of breath? Do you feel like you can't rest? Do you feel like you got to get up and look for some shit? Or you got to do, pay attention. Your body letting you know if people good for you or not. Because I can't stand you, but I can't stop watching you. You got some people that's gone. I'm talking about obsessed with your energy. Can't stop watching you, but they can't stand your ass. Clown. Trying to get you to crack first. Don't break. Stay focused. Somebody going out of their way to get you to crack. They want you to break. They're going out of their way. They're poking and prodding, poking the bear. They want you out of character. They want you to speak about them. They want you to keep giving them your beautiful energy. They want you to speak their name so they can have a reason to act the way they act. They want you to lash out or crash out so they can have a reason to say that it's okay that why they doing what they doing. It's okay to keep playing you. It's okay to keep cheating on you. It's okay to keep manipulating you and using you. So I'm going to keep trying to poke and poke and poke until you crack. So I have a reason to justify my fucked up actions. Spirit says stay focused. Love won't let me wait another minute. Baby, you got somebody that want to love on you for real. And they know that shit. That's why they taking up space. Get the past out your way. Let the exes go. And look forward to the new. Fuck the past. Okay? Fuck that. Trying to set you up to look bad. Traps. Didn't I say that? Somebody trying to set you up. They want you to look bad. That's why they're trying to get you to crack. People going out of their way to talk about you, spreading lies about you, trying to confuse the masses about you, pulling people away from you, trying to blacklist you. You feel what I'm saying? And they want you to break so bad so they can justify their fucked up actions. Nah, dog. Rental office scam. Some of y'all might be dealing with landlords, slumlords stealing money, frauds. If you feel like your landlord is a slumlord, they ain't fixing shit. They watching you on cameras. They pocket watching. They stalking you on social medias, knowing that's illegal, using your social medias against you. But they in the office scamming and stealing money. Justice will be served on that ass. And I know for a fact I'm dealing with that shit. So if you in my chat, welcome, bitch. Justice will be served. Yeah, that shit finna be turned off. Spirit said turn that shit off. They waiting on you to crack. They waiting on you to call their name. They waiting on you to give them some energy. Don't give a demon no energy. Don't give a devil no power. That's why I said when I told y'all the stories about my child's father, I didn't want to give him that much energy because he ain't worth it. Because when you speak a person's name or when you keep talking that same story, that pain, keep rehashing that same wound open, what you're doing is you giving the devil power over you. You're making them more bigger than they really are. They Humpty Dumpty and they finna have a great fucking fall. Yeah. Respect the code. All love, solid boundaries, loyal, trust. Spirit wants you to respect the code. You want people around you that respect the code. You want people around you that's all love. You don't want nobody around you that's breaking your boundaries, that's overstepping your boundaries. No. You constantly saying, no, don't smoke that cigarette in my house, but they still find a cigarette up. You telling them, hey, I need you to bring me my car, and they want to stay out all night knowing you got to go to work the next day, making you late for work, fucking up your money, stealing from you. They robbing from you energetically, physically, spiritually, mentally, every chance they get. Get them people away from you. Trick it with words. Stop letting people love bomb you and lie to you and tell you what the hell you want to hear. So that's why I had to move away from the property I used to live in because they wouldn't fix anything. And that's why I'm saying I'm dealing with that right now. And if they do come and fix something, they're only doing it just so they can cover their tracks, so they can keep trying to scam me. And they've been doing this shit for the last how many years I've been here. I've dealt with this with so many different managers out here. Feel what I'm saying? So many slumlords, and they all get in the office. We keep new management. Every time you turn around, we keep new management. And every time we get new management come in to do the same shit. They come in to steal money from the residents. And then they want to try to overcharge us extra money, especially around tax season. Lie to you and tell you you owe these fees, you owe that fee, taking your rent up illegally and think you don't fucking know what they doing, forcing extra money out of you and they steal it. Then you look up, they in jail or they ain't got no job because they just stole all your damn rent money. If you feeling like you dealing with slumlords doing that, they in fact are. And Spirit said justice will be served, but rest, my child, you good. We got you. Don't stress. That anxiety you feeling ain't yours. It don't belong to you. Give it back to the demon that sent it. Stop letting them slick you with words. Stop letting them use fear tactics. Putting all them letters at your door, telling you you owe, you owe, you owe. And the whole time you done over fucking paid. Bitch, you owe me at this point. Praying for you. Somebody might be saying they praying for you. You might have some people that's actually praying for you. But you might have some folks who trying to scam you, lying and saying they praying for you. Only you know where this go. You apply the energies where they go. You know when somebody really praying for you because you can feel the energy. Okay? Some of y'all dealing with an ex-convict, ex-prisoner cases, indicted, felony, did time. And that's what the tricky words coming in. And be careful with dealing with men in jail. Because 9 times out of 10, they're going to tell you whatever the fuck you want to hear, especially when they know that you desperate for love. They know you insecure. They know that you easy. They look at you like easy prey. So they say, oh, baby, I'm praying for you. But they really P-R-E-Y. They're not P-R-A-Y on you. You feel what I'm saying? So be careful with people who fake praying for you. And these men in jail love to talk about, babe, I'm praying for you. I'm praying for us. And they tell you every little sweet thing just to keep you at bay, just because they need your support. They need your resources. And then when they get out, they use you as a footstool to get them on back up on their shit. And then they turn around and they dust their feet off on you. Be careful with that. I've done it before. I know. Be careful with that. All right? Happy home, happy family, happy life. Spirit wants to give you a happy home, a happy family, and a happy life because you deserve that. That's why Spirit wants to create that safe haven for you. But you can't if you got this dusty foot ass motherfucker sitting up there rubbing their feet together and they don't deserve shit. You up in there lifting them up, dusting them off, dressing them up, putting gold teeth in their mouth, putting chains on their neck, putting money in their pocket, letting them drive your nice car. And the whole time they ain't brought you shit but hell and dick and pussy. Because you got women that'll do it too. It ain't just men. Making a move. Spirit said making a move. It's time to make a move. Maybe some of y'all moving, or you planning on moving, you thinking about moving, or you just need to move in your mind. Some of y'all need to make a move in your mind, change your mind. Jealous of your care, of your self-care, lacking. They love it when you are rough, thriving when you are down. So be careful of being around people who love it when you look bad. They love it when you're struggling. They love it when you ain't got shit. They love it when you're going through hell. Oh, babe, I still love you. They fake love you when you gaining weight. They want you to get out of character because that's really their tactic so that they can leave you hanging. Some people are okay with you being lower than them. So be careful with that. Women, stop letting yourself go. When you get in these relationships, take care of yourself. I don't care how when a man say, I want you comfortable with me, he don't mean let yourself go. He means I want you to be comfortable enough to be yourself, by meaning be open, be able to be open-minded, be, sensitive, be feminine. But at the same time, a man don't want no woman to let herself go. She ain't did her hair. She ain't did her head. Did her hair. She walking around with a moo-moo on all fucking day. She ain't washed her ass. She ain't soaked her feet. She ain't taking care of herself. A man don't want that. That's not comfortability. You have given up. And at that point, he done gave up. Men love for a woman to still look good and take good care of herself. But he wants you to be comfortable enough. Okay, boom. If you want to poot around me, all right. If you got something you want to talk about you on the job, come talk to me about it. You want to cry? Let's talk about it. Be open, be vulnerable, but don't let yourself go. So if you're dealing with somebody who's okay with you letting yourself go, that's because that's the trick of the enemy. They want you to let yourself go because it's going to be easy for them to let you go. It'll be easy for them to walk away and cheat on your ass. Soon as somebody else come along that look better than you, oh, now they on to the next because you too busy walking around with a bun on your head all day. You too busy, ain't washed your ass. You going 2-3 days without bathing. You ain't even got your feet done. Feel me? You ain't even went and you could at least wash your damn face, brush your teeth. You thinking he want to smell your funky breath? You think that's comfortability? No. Those are signs that you have gotten too damn comfortable. And when you get too damn comfortable with your love like that, trust me, that's an easy way to invite somebody else into your bedroom. Somebody needs to hear that. So turned on. See, when you still love yourself, right? When you take good care of yourself, you don't let yourself go physically, they will stay turned on by you. So that's why whenever you get in a relationship, baby, get up and put clothes on. Put clothes on before you get in a relationship. Put clothes on after you get in a relationship. But don't just be getting dressed because for them, get dressed for you. Yeah. Because they want you to do good, want you to do good by them. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Keep your lover intrigued. You feel me? You want to be like unpredictable. Okay, boom. One day he might come home or she might come home. You might be in there with an old dog on and some shorts. Or he might come home and you got on the moo. The next day, put on a tight fitted dress. Get up and be fine as hell for no reason. You ain't got nowhere to go, but you just fine. Get up and put on some clothes and smell good. She gonna be like, damn, boo, where you going? I'm shit, nothing. I just want to feel good. I want to, because when I look good, I feel good. When I smell good, I feel good. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Keep your partners turned on. And you won't have to worry about if they cheating, if they coming back. You feel what I'm saying? She said, I want to be twerking under the carport when he pull up. You feel me? Throw that ass. Okay? Keep your partner intrigued. Keep it spontaneous. Keep it alive. Date your love over and over again. You get what I'm saying? And you won't have to worry about them leaving you for somebody else. And if they do leave you for somebody else, that's probably because they wasn't for you. You was too much for them. And it's not for you to feel down on yourself. That's their loss. But at the end of the day, keep your partner intrigued. Don't compare your situation to nobody else. Don't try to compare yourself to these TikTok, Instagram, Facebook relationships. Your relationship is your relationship, and it's different in an individual for a reason. Embrace that. But entertain your love and tell them what you want. Yeah, baby, I want you to entertain me, and I'm going to entertain you. We're going to make each other happy. We're going to add to each other's happiness, because you should already be happy by yourself. And then when they come into your life, they can add to your happiness, not making you happy, because can't nobody make you happy but you. So stay turned on and you keep them turned on. Okay? All right. Somebody been paying for 6. Confirmation. Hold on, y'all. Is you gonna stop ringing? All right, there we go. Confirmation. Somebody been paying for 6 and they got a health scare. So somebody been out here paying for 6. Oh, I don't know if Backpage still exists. Confirmation. But somebody been out here paying for that ass or that Peter Wow. And they done messed around and probably done got something to caught some, or they scared if they done got some. Uh-huh. Spirit wants you to stay connected and not connected to them. Stay connected to you. Okay? So if you feel like somebody around you been paying for sex, and if you don't feel like they, don't take it. Okay, Pixie? If that ain't for you. But if you've been wondering, if it's been in the back of your mind, or if somebody paying you for it. Because, sometimes people will be paying you. I don't know. You apply the energies where they go. Okay? It says free hookups. Yes, honey. Favor. Showing love. Whoa. Somebody getting free hookups around here. Some of y'all probably going out to eat, thinking you finna pay for some, and they done hooked your ass up. And if you ain't got the hooked up yet, you about to get hooked up. Spirit finna bless you with some free hookups. You probably finna pull up at the restaurant at the drive-thru and you ain't got for $2. And they give you extra. You probably gonna go to a store somewhere and walk out the store with some extra shit in the bag. Didn't even know it was in there. You finna get some free hookups. Tell the universe thank you. All right? Spirit said, I give you my word. That's the truth. All right? Somebody got the hots for you. All right? Feeling better since disconnecting from certain energies. Life's better. No drama. Peaceful as fuck. You're welcome. And see, at the end of the day, she said, thank you, universe. I ain't lying. Some of y'all gonna feel better, or you are feeling better, or you will feel better when you finally disconnect from certain energies. Your life is gonna get more peaceful and you're gonna have less drama. Stop holding on to people that are taking up space. Because right here, I've been disconnecting. Keep disconnecting. Okay? And that's why I said you finna get some free hookups. The universe, that's a hookup. Right there. When God got you away from them negative folks. Folks be blocking your blessings and shit. Cause see, they're just like me. I used to go out to this restaurant all the time and I would get free food. And that was because the manager loved me, right? But at the same time, I took this friend with me. And when I would take this friend with me, she didn't appreciate shit and she was blocking my flow. So he started charging whenever I would bring her. So whenever I came by myself, I still got hooked up. So be mindful of taking certain people where you be getting hooked up at. Because certain people be blocking your blessings. Okay? Because I just started on my journal, on a journal for people transforming solitude. Yes, keep doing that, Pixie Power. I love your name, by the way, Pixie Power 7. This connection is life changing, a different world, lessons, good or bad, growth. So some of y'all might be just getting a connection or maybe reconnecting with somebody from the past or whatever. I don't know. But at the end of the day, the universe is letting you know that this connection is life changing, or the connection that you're about to encounter, whether it's with another person or with yourself, is about to be life changing. It says a different world. Maybe somebody need to go watch the show, A Different World. Because you know how certain relationships was on A Different World. You know, they worked them out. Some of them worked out and some of them didn't. But either way, there were always lessons within it. So take the good and, like I said, take the meat and leave the wrapper. All right. And even if it was bad, we still gonna be grateful for that because we grew, whether it was good or bad. All right. Some of y'all been dealing with mean girl and a mean boy clique. Caution. Be careful if you've been dealing with folks that's clicked up around you. Okay. And you can feel they mean, but you keep trying to hang around them, but they showing you they're mean girls and mean boys. Get away from them. They're blocking your flow. Making enemies everywhere they go. People turning on them. Script flipped. So people who was mean to you, well, guess what? They making enemies everywhere they go, and the script is finna be flipped on that ass. And Spirit said, "Run, Forrest, run fast, get away from their ass." Okay, somebody could be on the run. I don't know. You apply the energies where they go, but you have nothing to hide, but your enemies have everything to hide. All right, couple more, and we finna go. Expecting the wet bandit to show up, practicing skills. Some of y'all might have been dealing with some people that have been coming for you. It's like Home Alone. Y'all remember the movie Home Alone when the wet bandits decided, oh, we finna break in this house. We know he home alone, so we're gonna try to break in. But Mekhi Phifer had a whole bunch of traps set for their ass. So yeah, that's basically where you are. You're an innocent little child, right? And they won't leave me alone. See, that's what I'm saying. But guess what? It's all right. But it's all right. But get what? Let me tell you, Brooks. Listen. Said, but I got traps for them. Exactly. That's what I'm telling you. You see, you clever, right? You smarter than you look. You feel me? You might look innocent, but you ain't no fool. And see, the universe is letting you know, let them know they finna fuck around and find out. Cause they finna step on your step. They finna slip up on a bunch of oil. They finna bust their ass in the basement. They finna get their heads burnt up. You feel me? Because what they doing is they won't leave you alone. And you clearly protected. But they finna fuck around and find out. You feel what I'm saying? Okay. Playing it cool backfire. It could or it is. So yeah, they've been trying to play it cool. They're just like the people that's been being mean to you. They've been playing it cool. But the shit finna backfire. They're just like the wet bandits. Oh, they was playing it cool. They thought they were just gonna play it cool and break in these folks' house and got in there. And baby, they were everywhere they turned, it was a trap. Okay? So let them keep falling in the booby traps. Let them. They about to bust their ass. Justice is finna be served, boo-booski. That knick-knack, paddywhack ass energy. Jealous and shit. Jealous strangers. They jealous of you. Spirit said rest to improve your endurance. Vital. Avoid burnout. Sleep, child. Take a nap. Some of y'all ain't been able to rest because you've been dealing with all this shit. You've been dealing with all these jealous people in your energy. You've been dealing with folks trying to block you, coming for your head. But guess what? The universe said, I got you. They thought of you with the thought of you with someone else is a nightmare. See, they don't want you with nobody else. Somebody on the run. Didn't I say that? Somebody want it. Somebody on the run from the police, or they finna be. Yeah. And if they ain't finna be on the run from the police, they finna be on the run from spirit, because spirit finna be on their ass. Yeah. Allow them the space to process who's there with them. Hold on. It says allow them space to process who's there with them. Needs time, needs space. So if they didn't appreciate you, allow them that space. Because I sure did put everything to the side and took a nap today. Keep taking them, baby. Keep taking them, because spirit comes to your aid as long as you're taking naps. As long as you're taking breaks and going to bed at an adequate amount of time at night. All right? Sincere giver. You're a sincere giver. You're generous. You're genuine. No strings attached. Truthful. See, you solid. Y'all solid. And they didn't appreciate that. See, you allergic to bullshit. The spirit said, it's all right, baby. I got you. I'm going to get that bullshit out your way. Spirit wants you to embrace your harvest. That's coming in. Harvest season. Somebody type harvest season. Put some purple hearts in the chat if you claim your harvest is here. Time. Loving them harder won't make them love you better. A lot of y'all been loving folks hard and hard and hard, and the whole time, it ain't gonna make their ass no better. Let their ass go. You wasted time loving on people that didn't love on themselves. Let go of that old paradigm. The old paradigm is coming down. Spirit is taking y'all through a tower moment on purpose. So if you didn't want to let go of that old shit, the universe is knocking it down anyway. It's orchestrated. Spirit is trying to create a new world for you. Okay? Coming in under the guise of a friend, but really wanting to be more friend zone. You got somebody who wants to be more than friends with you, but they coming in probably to be friends with you now because they know they got to ease their way in. Or you may have a friend that want to be more than friends that you in friend zone. Only you know. Because I try to love them. Guess what? She'll listen, love them, but love their ass away from you. Love their ass over there. Okay? Love them enough to let them go, but love yourself more. But stop trying to love folks harder, thinking that the harder you love them, the better they're going to get. No, they're getting worse. Because what you're doing is you pumping up this damn big ego, making them think that your energy is their energy. And they robbing you, depleting you, and the whole time they getting pumped up off of you. But when you walk away and you take your energy back, you call back all your power, watch their ass fall. Watch them fall. Not saying that you're looking forward to it, but it's going to happen because they was floating off of you. Money works for me. Somebody need to say out loud. Type it in the chat. Money works for me. Money is energy. Money works for me. Money comes, money grows, money flows. Money works for me. I call back all of my power. Somebody need to type that. I call back all of my powers from all four corners of this earth. Because some of y'all been in here, your money been blocked, your power been stripped, because you got dead weight you holding on to. Let it go so your money can flow. Want you or want to be you. You got somebody around you that want you and they want to be you at the same damn time. Confused as hell. Confused as hell. Get them out your way. I've been with guys that wanted me, but also wanted to be me. That shit is crazy and it's dark and it's demonic and it's wicked and it's just, disgusting. Yeah. Some of y'all dealing with folks that want you, but want to be you at the same damn time. Whether they go male or female. You can have friends around you. I've had women around me. Yeah, that's strange. It's definitely strange. It's definitely insane. I've had friends, females around me. I'm a heterosexual woman. And they know that. And I've had friends around me that was studs, gay, LGBT, whatever. I don't knock nobody for their sexual preference. I love everybody. He said they all in the workplace. And that's what I'm saying. You got people around you, friends, pretending to be your friend, and the whole time wanting to fuck you, wanting to be with you, and also jealous and wanting to be you. Ain't that crazy? Get that confused ass energy away from you. That's a double-minded spirit. Says, but a straight man dating you and he wants to be you. Almost definitely. But see, that was the thing. That what I'm telling you, when you're dealing with people that are confused, because let's be real, if a heterosexual man is with you, A real straight man ain't gonna be jealous and want to be you. He might be a little jelly, but he ain't gonna want to be you. But a man that wants to be you, he in the class. Yeah. Some of y'all in here that bound to a karmic, or they want you to be bound to them. Yeah, that's dangerous. And I've been in these situations. I'm wondering why my friend mad at me the whole time. She throwing hints talking about, if I ever was, I'm a straight woman, but if I ever was to be gay or anything, I want a real feminine woman like yourself. She would throw hints and say little shit like that. She would let me know then that she wanted to be me and be with me. And she was married. Supposed to be straight. Pretending to be straight, but secretly wanting women. So the whole time I'm dealing with, you right, blocked. So the whole time I was dealing with confusion from her. She didn't know if she wanted to be my friend or my lover or she wanted to hate me. She didn't know. But either way, she was blocking my flow. And she had to go. And we ain't friends no more. You heard the rhyme. Some of y'all dealing with a pedophile. My child's father is a pedophile. So if you've been wondering if you're dealing with a creep, they are turned on by younger lovers. They keep getting younger and younger every time. What you said, snaps? Some of y'all dealing with a pedophile who a creep. You might have a pedophile around somewhere. If you know you're dealing with pedophile energy, you apply it where it go. Grooming younger lovers. Be mindful of certain old family members, uncles and shit, looking at your nieces and shit, telling them, ooh, look at your legs, you so pretty, giving them money without you knowing, sneaking and doing little shit. They pumping your children up so they can fuck them later. Be careful with people like that. Intentionally attacking your personal power, sacral energy, shield yourself. If you've been dealing with stomach issues, you've been dealing with stomach pains, anxiety issues, you've been overthinking, you can't eat right, you've been sick in your stomach lately, that's because you got somebody who probably been the one who got that voodoo doll, the one who been in your energy. Somebody been attacking your sacral energy, your stomach, and you need to do a cleanse. Only you know. Pay attention if your stomach start doing numbers, you start getting gassy when you get around certain people. All of a sudden, you just starting to get real bloated when you get around certain people. Those are signs of dark energies around you. If you ain't ate nothing to cause gas, and all of a sudden you just start burping and pooting and stomach start hurting, and you around this certain person, and it didn't start till you got around them, that's God showing you that that is a demon. What about headaches and sharp pains in the head? Yes, they're attacking your crown. Yeah. Somebody been being mean. That's why I say y'all been dealing with some mean ass people. Believing the lies that people are telling about you and not listening, not using intuition. You got somebody around you believing lies about you. What you said, this is too much. I know it is. But y'all wanted the truth. Here it is. I told y'all I wasn't like all the rest of the readers. I'm going to tell you the truth so I can help break you free. Some of y'all dealing with folks that's listening to lies about you, refusing to listen to their intuition. So if you're dealing with some folks who've been being mean, like they said, that mean girl, mean boy clique. Okay. 9 times out of 10, you got folks who probably was once nice to you, cool with you, but then they flipped on you because somebody else they hang around don't like you. 9 times out of 10, them people that got in their ear and they listening to them. They ain't even took time to listen to their own intuition. They know for a fact that the lies is lies, but they still choose to listen to them. Be careful with people like that. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm going through. I've been through this shit. They've been trying to bully you at work. That's what I'm telling you. But guess what? The traps, you finna set the traps. Okay? Set the traps. Stay focused. Don't let them, that's why it said they trying to get you to crack. That I cried in the parking lot 2 days ago. I'm glad you did it in the parking lot and don't do it in their face. But I was out there calling my power back. Keep calling your power back, and I need you to do an energy cleanse. But also, you need to find a way to cover your energy. Maybe you need to get you some evil eye jewelry. You need to wear black if you can, protect your energy. Maybe you need to wrap your crown up because you said you've been dealing with headaches. So maybe you need to wrap your crown up to protect your crown. Okay? Wear you a hat or something because they're attacking your brain. They're attacking your intuition. So cover your crown, but they're trying to get you out of character. You said your job won't let you wear a head wrap or anything. I've also been calling my power back, especially in the shower. Keep doing that. You might need to do you an egg cleanse. Do you use some salt and vinegar to cleanse your energy while you're in the shower. But get you some Palo Santo if you can, and burn that in the car when you get off of work. Burn it on the way to work. Cleanse your energy, protect your aura, pray over yourself, cleanse your energy before you go into work. And then when you leave work, re-cleanse your energy. Don't take that negative energy in the house. You may need to put you some salt, put you a salt line at your door. Take your shoes off when you get home. Don't wear them in the house. Don't wear them through the door. Confirmation. Okay? But there's ways to protect your energy. If your job won't let you wear no hat, I'm pretty sure they'll let you wear a head wrap or something. Some type of, it don't have to be a whole head, but just kind of get you a headband, something to cover your crown. Okay? Preferably black if you can, because black repels that negative energy. And if you can't, get you some stones. Get you a black obsidian, a tourmaline, a selenite, or something that can keep negative energy away from you, and put you some stones in your pocket. Put some in you feel me? Wherever you can, store some gemstones on you. Wear you a tiger's eye. Okay? Get you a protective stone bracelet or something to protect your aura. Okay? But we're not going to keep crying about it. We're going to do something about it. All right? And then also, another way to lock your energy, you can also do figure eights over yourself. What I like to do is do a figure eight over myself about 14 to 21 times. And keep doing that. That's a great way to lock your energy. Do that before you go to work. When you're in the car on the way to work, start locking your energy. Imagine your energy being locked. And do that about a good 14. Yep, hematite. Hematite is good protective stone too. I got a hematite on right now. So yes, hematite is a great protective stone. So wear as many stones as you can if you can. Put them in your bra, put them in your box, wherever. I don't care. Only you know where the hell you can hide these stones at. All right? Stick it in your ponytail. I don't care. But at the end of the day, invest in you some protective jewelry. Lock your energy. Do that. Like I said, do a figure eight over your energy every day before you go to work. And do that at least 14 times. And if you feel like you need to do more, do it 21 times. And watch the devil flee. Also, you can speak these words. Write this down right here, Brooks. Or somebody type it in the chat. I seek refuge with the Most High from the rejected enemy. I seek, because you are seeking refuge with God or the higher power, whatever you call it, all right? I seek refuge with the Most High from the rejected enemy. Okay, there you go. Thank you, Pixie. I seek refuge. I know my mic says speak, sound like it's a muzzle, but say I seek, like you're seeking it. I seek refuge with God from the rejected enemy. There you go. Say that 3 times every time you feel threatened. When you go to work and you see one of your enemies, the mean mother suckers coming your way, start saying that 3 times in your mind and watch that enemy get away from you. Say it 3 times. I seek refuge. You ain't got to say it out loud because the enemy will hear you. But at the same time, we don't give a damn. But I'm the type, I'll be looking dead in your face and I'll be mouthing it. Reject it. I see refuge. Most high from reject the enemy. Say it 3 times and watch that devil get away from you. I promise you it works. So if you got to write that down on your mirror so that you can memorize it, because baby, that's a tool you will forever be able to carry with you. I seek refuge with the Most High from the rejected enemy. You say that whenever you feel threatened, wherever you are in life, and the devil will flee. I promise you. That's how you rebuke the devil. You are the star in the middle of the heart. You may have been seeing 11:11. Spirit said, baby, you the star in the middle of the heart. You are God's baby star. Okay? You are precious. You are loved. You are protected. But what we ain't gonna do is we ain't gonna be weak. So y'all better get like Mekhi Phifer. Somebody need to go watch Home Alone. Y'all better learn some tricks. You might not be physically dealing with people breaking in, but you're dealing with people breaking into your shit spiritually. And you need to set some traps for that ass. You need to call back all your power every day when you get in that war. And you also need to say, whenever they speak negative energy over my name, it bring me more money. Whenever they speak negative energy towards me or there's any trap they sending me, we send that back to the pits of hell immediately. It bounces off of me like a repellent. Speak over yourself. That's how you set the traps for the enemy. And watch their ass flee. Get their asses up off you. You have been blessed with the tools. Now it's time for you to use them. All right? I've been up in here over my time. I told myself I was going to be in here for an hour, but y'all done held me longer, so I got to go. All right? It says, hey, now, yes, confirmation for me. I'm glad I can be of service to y'all. And I wasn't planning on staying in here this long because I'm robbing myself. And be mindful of that. If you said you're going to do something for an hour, do it for just an hour. If you said you only had 10 minutes, stick to your word. Stop giving folks more than you got. Okay? I love y'all. You're welcome. I love y'all. Y'all stay amazing. Stay true to you. Be you, unapologetically you. Be amazing at being you. Don't apologize for it at all. Be different. Be proudly different. Okay? And let go what does not serve you. You're welcome, Angie. She said, thank you for sharing this beautiful information. You're welcome. Let go of what no longer serves you. Let go of what the universe is trying to take away from you right now. If you feel like things are slipping through your fingers, that's because the universe is doing it on purpose. Let the cookie crumble. Let the crumbs fall where they may. Stop trying to put shit back together that is not meant to be put back together. And ease on down that yellow brick road, okay? And get your heart back. Get your confidence back. Get your courage back. Get your strength back. Get your clarity back, okay? Get these energy vampires out of your castle. Get them out of your vessel. Get them out of your bodies. And most of all, get them out of your mind and out of your hands. Okay? Y'all got this. Stay focused. And don't crack. I don't care how bad they want to get you to crash out. You're welcome, baby. We ain't cracking. Baby, y'all don't know how many folks been poking and prodding at me. And they've been poking and poking, and they know I bite their fucking head off. But we ain't gonna crack, baby. We the kindred tribe over here. We are the kindred spirits. And we're gonna stay beautiful. We're gonna stay sweet. We're gonna stay handsome. We're gonna stay strong. And we're gonna stay fucking focused. I don't care what they do. Let them make a fool out of themselves, not you. Okay? And I'll be back, and I'm going to try my best to keep being more consistent to y'all, to keep us motivated and committed to the path of goodness. We're not going to let the enemy keep getting the best of us no more. We got it. What you said, Pixie, don't crack, y'all. And we're going to start booing the enemy. Whenever the enemy show up, jank his ass, laugh at his ass, roast his ass until he get out your way. That's the best way to do it. And you're going to keep going. All right. I love y'all. And y'all stay focused. All right. Get you something good to eat. And get you some sleep. Turn your mind off. Give yourself permission to sleep. I'm going to say it again. Give your beautiful self permission to sleep. Okay? Thank you for reposting this. Give your beautiful, handsome self permission to rest your mind tonight. Turn that thing off. Okay? Rest and relax and knowing that guess what? Your life is being restored. You can rest in that. You can rest tonight knowing that God got this. That's it. God just wants you to sit still and trust the process. And don't be looking for negative things to happen, but just be prepared if it does. Okay? All right. Peace and love, y'all. Talk to you soon.